Alrighty. Alright, what is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, fantastic Thursday. We're going to be working on Masuda hunting Hisuian, a Growlithe, and a Galarian Meowth. There's too many of them. So we're going to be working on doing that today. We are already at 170 eggs hatched. Who knows? Maybe we'll get the shiny today. That would be great, right? You went to the customer say you were very artistic after looking at your latte art, but she had a thick Boston accent, so you're very confused as to what she was calling me at first. That is genuinely hilarious. Genuinely hilarious. I love it, I love it, I love it. I see Ropes is on the YouTube stream, so thank you, Ropez. And if I miss any messages at any point in time, y'all, just feel free to repost it back in the chat. I do miss messages every once in a while, or quite often, I should say. Galarian, yep. And look, I have some eggs already ready. What is this? What is this craziness? Me coming with things already ready? Who is this girl? Ooh. I never talk smack about anyone on YouTube. Never. Occasion, you lost the game. You did. This is my princess song. Take back my princess song. I got you, Steve. I got you. So, Deb, I didn't technically come prepared. I just didn't hatch all my eggs from last time, but we're going to pretend that it's me being prepared. You went to the Pokemon Go website, and it says for the Ancients Recovered event, there will be a timed research called Fleeting Legends, which will give you a Galarian legendary bird of your choice. But it's probably very limited time, so you have to make sure you complete it in that time frame, huh? All right, first batch of eggs ready to rumble. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And watch, shiny on the first one. It would be pretty incredible. This game is rigged. How did I not get it? I'm kidding. Lappy can drop it like it's hot. That's my girl. And if she doesn't drop it like it's hot, it's because she's nervous. Because, I mean, aren't you know, everyone gets a little nervous from time to time. Yeah, I heard a Ropes got a Switch. So it looks like a couple of you are getting Nintendo Switches. And I'm super excited for you guys. One of us. One of us. Look under your seats. It's you going to buy a Switch too, because everyone needs a Switch too. Everyone does. Everybody does. Really, Hector? That is crazy. Small world, Hector. No way. What? I know Zell needs to get a Switch. Everyone needs to get a Switch. And you need to get Mario Kart World so we can bust out some Mario Kart. Oh, $8? I ain't spending $8. I am not spending $8. Hey, Ty, welcome on in. How are you? How long have I been egg hunting? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Well, I'll still take 96s and 98 score to Kuno. Deb, I am not buying anything. I couldn't even buy the $30 pins yesterday when I went, or the other day when I did that pin whatnot stream. I couldn't pull the trigger on any of it. Oh, also, Deb, you are the reason, and I don't want it to sound mean because I'm very thankful. Deb, because you notified me of the semi-annual sale, I did go to my local Bath & Body Works, and I did spend a small fortune. I did spend a small fortune because of Deb, and I have so many plugins, so many. What pack should I open? I would open Celestial Guardians. Do that one, Cuddy. You will not be buying Mario Kart. You know, I get it. I get it. I won't even try to convince you otherwise. The skill gap is just too crazy. I showed Jesse and you have like 14 now. Wait, what? 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 You're trying not to look at the semi-annual sale because, yeah, I understand. I understand, especially if you got some beforehand. But I don't know, the plugins were like $3.50 each, and I'm like, that's so good. No, $80 is so expensive for a game. But, you know, it's close to Buffalo Wild Wings and, you know, Bath & Body Works. It's basically the same place. Oh, my goodness. If it isn't the Aussie himself, let's get your Rowlet raid emotes ready because we are being raided by Brattles. Hello, guys. Brattles is in the United States right now, so he's like Oh my, it's crazy because he's like one of us now. Hi, Brattles. Hello. Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to the stream. What were y'all up to? Some Unite? Did you want to flip some tables or was it not too shabby today? Took a shower and smothered yourself to be enhanced with shower gel. I'm telling you, Bath and Body Works shower gel is heavenly. I get it. I get it entirely. I do. Welcome on in. I hope you guys had a great stream. And thank you, Brattles, for the raid. If you are not following Brattles, y'all, I'm going to be very upset at you because Brattles is an amazing friend of mine. Hey, T-Slayers. Hello. Yes, look at us Americans. Whoop, woo. Brattles is temporarily one of us. Temporarily. You think you are a tree builder. Well, Mac, you know, you can build trees for me, too. You know, that could be... Mac, you can build a new shop in the shopping district, and it's us hiring you for tree building services. So, Kid Cash, is actually pretty hot. It was in the 80s, but it is going to rain, and it's going to rain a lot. We can see it in the sky, but it's in the 80s. Hey, King CJ, it's amazing to see you. Welcome to the stream. So happy to see you. Okay, T-Slayers, if you have a Switch 2... I genuinely suggest giving this game another shot. It does feel like a whole new game. It feels like a whole new game. It's actually good. It's very enjoyable. Play it. Like, I suggest it. You don't have to learn Fortnite anymore. Squid Game Unleashed added dance emote. Yes. But yeah, and I literally logged onto Fortnite yesterday and I was given the Bruno Mars skin because I have their subscription. You already had some thunderstorms here. You need to go to the barbershop, but it's not happening today. Ugh. Is it, is the thunderstorms past, or are you still having some more? T-Slayers, are we going to see you stream your playthrough? Burn and Tell. It's going to be hot everywhere. It's going to be so rough. Hit Masters on Unite, and you're happy this hotel has some nice Wi-Fi. Hotel having nice Wi-Fi? What? That sounds shocking. Possibly gonna start again? Okay. Ugh. Well, I'll be right there with you, Kid Cash. Yes, Ropes, you're gonna enjoy the PLA. PLA doesn't have, like, any updates to it. What's really different is just, like, the time it takes to load. Thank you so much for also shouting out my friend T-Slayers. I appreciate it. Hi, Brandy. And I also saw Mac. So thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You just got a shiny Slowpoke. Look at you. You know what they say? You are what you find a shiny of. You told your friend 10 jokes to make him laugh. Sadly, no pun intended. Okay, I need a tomato. That was rough. That was bad. You stopped playing this game on stream because literally it would hurt your eyes. You need a comeback, T-Slayers, and literally start a fresh new playthrough. Like, please do yourself a favor. Start a fresh new playthrough. Enjoy it. It's so good. This game is what it should have always been. Yeah, I'm going to try to get them shinies. We're going to be Masuda-ing for some beautiful bibis. Thank you. Yes, Moy Girl, you are. Logan, it's amazing to see you. Welcome on in. And someone came in here saying some really sweet things. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Astro. Small group for raids, but you always prefer quality over quantity. The quality of the group was 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. They were perfection. Let me tell you. That's true. The DLC, you know, like, there's no, like, you know, there's no, like, shiny legendaries and stuff, like the DAs. But, you know, there's a lot of fun things. And hunting for the starters and stuff is fun. Yeah, Logan, it's hot everywhere, it seems. Your shiny luck is still non-existent, you know? What they say, you are what you find in your shinies, or whatever I said. Or whatever the heckalini I said. Something along those lines, right? Wow, look at all those Meowths I just hatched. A bunch of Debs. A bunch of Dibs. Just another day for you? I know. I know you're used to it. So I'm nothing crispy. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. Because you've been playing too much Fortnite Battle Pass. Fortnite Battle Pass. But no, it's super hot. It's super, super duper hot. It's so bad. It's so hot. Save me. I'm not as strong as I once was. Not as strong as I once was. But T-Slayers, oh my gosh. I want you to play the game again and enjoy it. You can't do PLA on the Switch too. You missed a good FPS of Scarlet and Violet. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't know. I just really liked the fast, like, loading in times. So I was like, this is cool. This is cool. Brandy! Yeeting! Brandy. Is that winning or is that losing? That is yet to be determined. I guess let me know. You don't like the hot weather? If I get... Oh my goodness. I get you. I get you. That heat can suck and zap all the energy out of you, King CJ. Self-yeet, it is very rare. It is very rare. Your self-yeet is... So whatever amount of people are in here, everyone has the same chances. So if there's 5 people in here, you have a 1 in 5th chance of eating yourself. If there's 10 people in here, you have a 1 in 10 chance. Ropez gifting out a tier 3 to Brattles.
Oh my.
Wow, I guess you're stuck with us. Oh my goodness, sorry. I guess you're stuck with... Oh my god. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm trying. I think... Okay, I'm good. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome on in. And Ropez, thank you so much for that tier 3. Now Brattles is stuck with us. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Squirtakuno's like, note to self, self-yeet. Self-yeet. Oh, a talent, Brandy? It is. Brandy is one of the most talented people I know. Now you're level 70, Crispy. See, there you go. You're the Fortnite Battle Pass. You know, Big Bear, you are right. That would be a really, really unfortunate way to end the stream. You know, Mac, you might need to make TJ do something. That's what... If I die, TJ is going to be responsible for the Leaf Shop, okay? We've said it, so now it's basically written in stone, right? It has been determined TJ would take over. And I love how you don't mention my brick shop because no one's buying bricks. It's fine, but I don't care. I'm still getting stuff from my little mini game next to it, so that's what matters. I had to keep the diamonds flowing. Because you need more leaves? Well, tell me what you need more of, and I'll make sure I restock them tonight. You might, you need your mark luck to start working? Well, how about this? If I can get a shiny through Masuda, then, only then will you get your mark luck today. You like the graphics? They're good, I'm telling you. They're good. I know, right? If TJ's responsible, then you're all doomed. Y'all are gonna have to just go get your own leaves. That's it. That's just it. Okay, well, Kid Cash, I could get one right now. And you know it. Ropes, you know you loved Scarlet and Violet, as is. You know it. You know it. Oh my goodness, Claire, it looks like you were having an absolute blast. I did. Oh, Crispy, wrong stream with a teat. Oh, I forgot Iron Hands has Wild Charge. Oh no! Kid Cash, it's gonna happen. I know it. I know it. I know it. Nielsen, why? Why, Nielsen? Burn until I think you're the only one who got that. And I'm okay with it. I'm really okay with it. Okay, fine. Yeah. See, Nielsen, ta-da. You're about the same. About the same. Still less, but it's basically the same. Yeah, you burn until. That's what I did. Same. It was a pretty phenomenal typo. Super crowded here, so you're chilling. Hey, I understand. Sometimes those vacations, there's a little too many people in there. You know, too bad that would never happen, Dino. That's okay, Squirtacuno. That's okay. What, you know, Crispy, I am not the person to ask. the person to ask, and don't ask your parents, and don't tell them you found and you learned about that word from this stream. You did not learn that from here. You did not learn that from here, just saying. You plead the fifth, same. I also plead the fifth. The internet's a glorious thing. I know. Oh my. Oh my. See, Rope's even gotta yell at a bot. Rope's too heated right now. Ropes, I think you gotta cool off with some water. Go hydrate yourself, Ropez. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, it's a Twitter thing. Yeah. Yeah. You give it up for how hot the weather is, folks. Yeah, woo, that hot weather. Perfect time for all of us to go to Disney together. Yeah, totally. And look at all those Pokemon on the screen. How crazy. Yeah. You spent too much already today, Ropes. You decided that. You were like, I need to go get a Switch, and I need to go tier 3 everybody, and I need to switch things to Wumbo. Florida in September is terrible. Don't recommend it. It's terrible. You know, Dino Man, I respect it. So let you see your Torchic drawing? Oh yeah, here it is. Also, just remember you asked. I'm not showing you willingly. I'm not showing you because I came up with it. This was all a you decision. Steve, no, it's fantastic. Ta-da! See how happy it is? I'm a snack. Thank you. Thank you. I know, I'm very talented. You know, I want to see Brattles do some drawings. That's what I want to see. Brandy, you remember, you asked for it. You asked for it. But no, I don't recommend going to Florida in September. It's terrible. If you go to Florida, you want to go in like February. What happened? This was not blindfolded. This was just pure skill. My 20/20 vision, my artist instincts kicked in, and that's what happened. Oh my goodness, guys, let's get your valid raid emotes ready because we are being raided by Glaxon. Glaxon, Glaxoff, hello. Glaxon, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hi, welcome on in. My name is Rachel. I'm suffering with Masuda, but that's okay. And welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you've had a great day. Hi, Chef Stone. Welcome on in. Kitsune, thank you so much. Live to Fight. Welcome on in. Yes. So I heard it was Hot Summer Glax. Am I right? Hot Summer Glax. And a Ropez gifting out the tier 3 Smackaroony Dooney. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know, Steven. He just said he's little, and then what does he do? He does it again. Hi, hello, Giratina. Welcome on in. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Watch out, my community's being a little sussy today. I know, yeah. Glaxon has come to me. Well, now that it's Hot Glax Summer, you know. And now that it's Hot Glax Summer, he's able to stream at this time. Because normally he's got, the teacher ways. Kids Unite, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Vincent, oh my goodness. Guess what concert you're going to? Chapel Roan. Occasion, I know it. I know it. Sus community, Chef, I think you will fit in perfectly. I'm going to be honest. Because it's sussy here, sussy there, sussy everywhere. And yeah, we're good. You don't know who Chapel Vincent, take that back. You know who Chapel Roan is. Come on. Steve, wait, what? How? Why? Told you, Deb. Told you. Y'all gonna be breaking the bots. You don't know who Chapel Roan is? Pink pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Or H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me high to go. Come on, I'll put on a whole Chapel Roan concert for you guys right now. No, Kid Cash, what kind of music do you listen to? She is like the hottest pop star right now. Her and Sabrina. No, yeah, the Chapel on the Road. Oh, Steve, nice. Well, enjoy. Enjoy the day off. I'm gonna keep on dancing. Come on, come on. Not much pop anymore. I live for pop. I live for pop, so. Yeah, and she has like a really iconic like face, the way she does her makeup and stuff too. I know, well, not a day off, but it's one less thing you have to worry about, right? Which I'm sure makes it a little easier. Whoa, Shelly. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Sabrina Carpenter, but Chapel is up there with her. Like, absolutely. They are both equally talented. Yeah, Chapel, I don't know. Is Chapel on tour? I don't know. She should be. I'm going to guess you're going to go see Sabrina Carpenter then. Okay, Burnin' Zell with the bronze. So, Glaxon community, you all know how he loves Lapras, right? Well, Lapras is actually my favorite Pokemon. Like, it actually is. For realsies, Lapras is my favorite Pokemon. I've always loved Lapras since I was a little girl. So his hate for Lapras is kind of wild. But, I also have my mortal enemy, like Glaxon has his mortal enemy. And I'm sure you can kind of guess what it is based off this community. I wish so too, Crispy, but I'm going to go see the Jonas Brothers. Hi, Santin. Glaxon, go potty, please. I want you to go potty. After stream, I always do my post-stream potty. I did not, Moik Earl. No, I didn't. Live to Fight, no. You're doing the 1% Lapras Hunt in the Icefall Cave. Do you have the, the suction cups or whatever to help with the water types or whatever? No, not a post-stream poop, a post-stream pee. Post-stream potty, that sounds better. Post-stream potty, it's important. You're going to Jessie J. Jessie J is still making music? I'm here for Kesha. And Benson Boone, you know, you're just gonna go see his acrobatics. Man's just, every time I see a video of that man, it's just him flipping. And, like, don't get me wrong. I, like, can't even do a cartwheel. Like, I can barely, like, touch my toes, dude. And he's out here doing flippies, but you're gonna go see an acrobatic show. He's got a good voice, but every time I see a video, it's him flipping. Man's gonna get hurt. You're doing Sweet Scent only spawns that are Lapras, Tentacool, and Tentacool. I didn't know. Sweet Scent? That is so smart. I was today years old. No, I didn't know Jessie J was still making music, and I didn't know Ava, whatever, is still making music. I know Kesha. I love Kesha. I saw Kesha when I was young. And free, and it was her TikTok era. It was great. She was the OG TikTok, and that was an amazing concert that she got banned from Disney World for. It was great. Sweet Scent in the water, that's brilliant. Okay. Thanks, Bernadette, thanks. I know Domino. No, I'm just hatching for the shiny. Perfect IVs, I'm a little LAZY for, comfort oriented for. So I'm like, if I want them perfect, I can just adjust them later. I'm just trying to find the shiny. So I am going for Hisuian, Growlithe, and Galarian Meowth. It is, Kids Unite. It's so good, so good. But I didn't know Jessie J was still doing music. Last one I knew was Domino. Yeah, the bottle caps. Who's going to be buying that pass to get a bottle cap in Pogo? Who's going to do it? And I think I've decided my first... Excuse me, Hoppip. Mac, you left your favorite Pokemon in my game. I think you need to take it out. Deal with it. I think I have decided what Pokemon I'm going to use it on first. And it's going to be my Gigantamax Shiny Lapras. That's going to be the first one I'm going to bottle cap. And yeah. It is, Steve. $20 is a lot of money. It is. It is. Ooh, Kelvin's going to buy a Coca-Cola bottle cap. Yeah, I'm going to do my Shiny Dynamax Lapras. Gigantamax, sorry. Gigantamax. Because then I have a good Gigantamax Mon. No, it is too expensive. That's fair. No, it is. $20 is a lot of money. Like, I understand. Like, thinking about that, I'm like, wow, that's like 20 raids that I could do for $20. Yes! Oh my goodness, Dino Man. I've absolutely heard of that story. I absolutely have. So you're going to spend... So, I mean, obviously you guys can do whatever you want. But here I'm thinking, I'm like, if I'm going to spend that much money, like, I'm going to make it a Pokemon that is not... I think I'm not going to do a 98. If I'm spending 20 bucks, I'm going to make it a Pokemon that I need to do multiple stat points for and make it last. Oh, you're going to go see Katy Perry? I'm not a Katy Perry girl anymore. I'm gonna be honest. I was Team Katy Perry in like middle school, and then I don't know. I'm not liking this new Katy Perry. She's not for me. But you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. I know it. You are. I mean, I don't know. Do we know any restrictions on the bottle caps yet? Because come on, y'all. You all know how Pokemon goes. They're gonna make Oh, we ran out of Eggies! Tragic. You all know how it goes. There's gonna be restrictions. There's going to be. Hey, Jake, how you doing? She did Dark Horse. Yeah. Yeah, even Dark Horse I wasn't a big fan of. Hey, Jake, how are you? Yeah, right, Cuddy. We got time. Whatever you want, though, you know. Make sure it has to be your great buddy. Right, who hasn't run out of eggs? Fair. Right, I feel like probably Shadow, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, yeah, no mythicals, but I don't know yet. That's true, Deb, that's true. Everyone has their own tastes and stuff. I liked Katy Perry's old stuff, but honestly, once she got into her, like, her Dark Horse era, it wasn't for me. Do I watch anime? No. No. My husband is really, really big into anime. And like, he's really into One Piece right now, and he's watched it like 7 times. So I don't watch anime, but I know the storyline of whatever because of him. He tells me all about him. But I've watched a few. Like, I really like the anime I really liked when I was a kid. I watched. It was called Angel Beats. I really liked it. All right, save and exit. That's true. I mean, Steve, maybe. Or maybe you will, because you're going to be like, wow, I put this much effort to make it match up to those, right? Because, like, you're going to have to put an effort to make it that. So maybe you think that, but then when you actually do it, you're going to be like, huh. Well, then. The exact quote from their tweet was, this non-shadow Pokemon or Pokemon that don't have maxed out stats can undergo hyper training. Interesting. The NBA canceled Kylie's concert in your city, and the gay community collectively wept. The NBA canceled Katy Perry's concert in the city, and the gay community collectively said she's on tour. I honestly didn't think she was still on tour. Oh my god, Live to Fight. If that happened, my game would, like, just break. It would just break entirely. Hi, Cozy! Hello! It's about the storm here? Big yikes. What about Camila Cabello? Oh. Miss Quizmoise? Oh no, Vincent. Not Miss Quizmoise. I'll be home for Quizmoise. That's a no for me. But she's cute. Alright, we're saving and we are making eggs. But oh my goodness, Live to Fight. Just imagine all the chaos of that. When you're doing these raids, it's less stressful. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, you might, but Steve, you know, obviously you can do what you want, but I think you're gonna buckle in. You're gonna buckle. We're all they, she, we, Wumbo, buckle. We're all gonna buckle and just do it. We're gonna try it out. Oh, Hector, that's still pretty cool. Show the drawing. I got you, Cocozy. Let me start this up, and I got you. Quiz Moist, the grand foyer. I just, you know, yeah. I don't know. The eggs here are not cheap, but, you know, Jesse gets the eggs because he likes... Jesse is really good at making muffins, so... The reason for the cancellation is because their NBA team... Oh, well, Goler can say, but basically the NBA team is doing well, so they need the stadium. All right, look at that. Look at my babies. They're going to... They're gonna wow, 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 wow. What about Jesse's muffins? Oh, yeah, he's really good at making them. He's really good at making them. But Mac, yeah, you should build a service. You should build a nice little thing where we can request your services of trees. Because I feel like I could use a tree or two. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a win-win. And maybe you can be in cahoots with the leaf shop. It seems like a win for both of our businesses. I need Rachel to convince me to go to Big Boys. Dude, Big Boys is great diner food. Dang, Go Lurker. They really dropped the... You know, after all they did, they better have won. That's disappointing. Occasion, LOL. All right, here's my beautiful drawing today. Then again, you're not going to get to grind out GoFest. You don't... That's true. Like, will you even be able to finish the pass in time? Look at that. Bam, bam, turkey ham. Bam, bam, turkey ham. Beautiful drawing. I know, aren't you impressed? Obviously, it is a beautiful Ekans. It is the peak. This is Ekans in its final form. Roadkill. Final form because he's no longer with us. Yep. Final form. Didn't even get to evolve. That was its final form. Listen, Mac, maybe the Ekans got ran over and starved, but it is loved. Whoa, 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 with the toilet paper and everything? But no, True Inferno, I used to love going to Big Boys when I was a kid. It's like, it's diner food. I don't know, aren't you all suckers for a diner? See, Go Lurker, they should have won, like, you know, one of my teams won, my Florida teams, you know, the Panthers won. Panthers won ice hockey. Floridians won the ice hockey. Won the Stanley Cup. You want to drop? I don't think so. It looks like Dino Man won. Oh, okay, true. That was bad. That was bad. Ekans Molted Skin, maybe it's just Ekans Molted Skin, you know? You never know. See if it is, would you be more impressed? Yeah, 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. We still have the jersey from when they won last year. Like, Jesse has that jersey, and every time he wears it, I have to wash it delicately. True, you need to stop Googling this stuff. It's bad. Not good. Why is she calling it ice hockey? Because there's technically other hockeys. But I wanted to clarify, ice and Florida normally don't mix, which is why I'm emphasizing ice. Hi, Fuentes. Steve, I am hoping your Pacers take it home. Like, I want the Pacers to win because I want you to experience it. Ew, Florida Panthers, you know where I'm from, right? Like, do you know, like, I am the epitome of a Florida girl? You know that, right? Like, that is literally my personality, white girl. You I'm surprised there isn't a palm tree growing out of me. The Oilers, you know, they could have at least had a cool name. Who wants to be on a team that's called the Oilers when you could be on a cool team called the Panthers? Come on. Oh yeah, I play for the Oilers. Like, what does that even mean? You oil? Congratulations. Just finishing swimming, eh? Fuentes. Enjoy, enjoy. Now getting ready for some God of War DLC. Enjoy it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember you saying that, you know, you guys have the advantage of it being home, but isn't that like your best guy right now? Oof, I'm hoping for you. Deb, don't write that down. You couldn't get a ticket for Lady Gaga? Oh, that would be the concert of the year. Oh my goodness. My cousin TJ is going to see Lady Gaga, but she's actually not coming to Orlando. I think she's going to Miami, so they have to travel a couple hours south to go see her. But yeah. Yeah. I have never seen Lady Gaga, and hopefully one day I will. Hopefully one day I will. He got a calf strain and he's powering through it. Oh, I hope right now as we speak, Steve, they're massaging his calf. I'm jealous too. This is like the second time my cousin's going to see Lady Gaga. Oh, wait. Speaking of my cousin, hold on, let me read this one. It's funny when a team moves cities, but they don't change the name, and it doesn't fit the new city. Like, yeah, the Utah, the Jazz. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense, and it's the funniest thing. You're so right. So, y'all, who here has gone to college? Where are my college peeps at? Full, total transparency, I've never gone to college, but you know, my cousin TJ, he's in college. My younger cousin, Alcazar. And dude, you know that project for, what was it? He was working on a Finland project or something. You're in college now at over 40 years old. That's great. You can start whenever. And that's okay. Full time, no time, whatever. And your loans are paid off. Oh, snap. You work at a college now. That's pretty cool. So, okay, my cousin, he was working on a project. Okay, right? And he turned in his project 2 minutes late. 2. And he messages me with a sad face yesterday. And I'm like, what's wrong? The teacher gave him a 0. For 2 minutes late. A 0. And I'm like, that's the biggest BS I've ever heard in my life. For 2 minutes late. So it was 11:50. He submitted it at 12:02 and he got a freaking 0. Like, I was like, F that, right? Like, okay, that's a bunch of BS. Like, that is a bunch of BS. Like, I am mad for him. I'm like, you pay money to take this course. Like, you don't, like, I understand he was late. You know, maybe dock some points for that. But, like, a 0 entirely for a fully completed project? Right? It could, literally, for all we know, it could have been a connectivity issue. I hope, I think he does have some good seats, so hopefully he does. You got one, lowest you can get, one for being a minute late, and really? But it's like, come on, like, these are grown adults, you know, they have school, they have jobs, some of them have kids, like, and they're paying for these courses, like, they're literally taking time out of their lives to take this course from you, and you're gonna disrespect them with a 0 for being 2 minutes late? Like, I was so furious for him. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I get him getting doxed points, but, like, he turned in a fully completed project, and he gets a 0 for 2 minutes. 12:02 is when it was turned in. Like, I understand, like, he's a grown adult, and, you know, there's consequences and all that, but dock points. A full-on 0. I was, like, I am mad for him, and I'm like... that is just not fair. And like the other day he was stressing out because he's like, Rachel, I turned it in 2 minutes late and I'm stressed. And I'm like, 2 minutes? Like, I was like, you're gonna be fine. Like, you know, like, hey, let's just game together. Let's get your mind off of it. You know, I'm sure it's gonna all work out. You know, they made dock points. A 0 straight up. Like, I am so mad for him. Like, how is that fair? Man's literally spending money to take this course. Turns it in 2 minutes late and gets a 0. I would be like, yep, and I'm withdrawing from this class. Like, I don't know. I just... Like, he should contest it. I don't know. Well, yeah, you know, I think he does some in person and some online. I will say, it's, like, really weird. Like, when I visited them, Go Lurker, it was so weird because, like, He, you know, had to show himself being like he was being recorded the whole time. So like we had to not be in the room and this and that and then like if you know he also had to show his hands to show he wasn't bringing out a calculator or bringing out this or it was the craziest thing. You had a teacher once say you plagiarized your own work, and then where do they get this evidence? Just from their feeling? Like that's just not fair. Like don't get me wrong, I love teachers, like I do, and teachers are amazing. But like it's just sad that like there's a couple of bad apples out there, and I just don't think that's fair. Of remote work, let me tell you, and I've done 2 online courses. So what's actually really interesting is so when I became a freshman in high school, 15 million years ago, it was 15 years ago now when I was a freshman in high school, there was a new requirement for us to graduate high school. And that requirement was we needed to take at least 1 online class. They literally required us to take an online class to graduate. I remember, so I took it my freshman year just to get it out of the way. I was like, because I know when I'm a senior, I'm not going to want to do this. And you could have taken any class at any time. It could be a half credit. It could be a full credit. Did not matter. Did not matter at all. And so I took driver's ed online just to get it out of the way, and it was a 0.5 of a credit. But then sorry. I took Spanish 1 online, and that was the biggest mistake because I literally remember nothing. And then so like when I did Spanish 2 in person, like the next year, I was so confused. Biggest, like huge, I mean, it wasn't the biggest mistake ever, but it was so like I didn't understand anything. And then I also took driver's ed. I don't remember much from that class either. Like, I don't know. I don't retain anything online. You had to retake the course because I failed it the first time, so we had the same assignments. For one of them, you took some ideas from the old one and changed them around and added new ones. So you didn't plagiarize. You just were, that's not plagiarizing to me. Your entire last semester for bachelor's was online. Like, I don't know. And then when things are online, like, I have no motivation to get it done. None. I don't know. Like, make me go inside. So, like, I want to do. No, I get it. I don't think you're a drampa for that. Oh, maybe, Hector, maybe. But yeah, that started to be a requirement where I went to school starting my freshman year. Yeah, Spanish online was terrible. And I remember, like, there was, like, 2 phone calls I had to make with my teacher and stuff, and that was weird. And it was like, you know, like, you're my teacher, but I have no idea what you look like, I don't know anything. It was so weird. I didn't retain any of it. Raffy went shopping. Ooh, look at you. Fancy. You took a community college half remote chemistry class for your university's lab credit. We learn our own and do our own homework, but show up for in-person labs. The professor just left us with a worksheet to fill out and ran around, and I ran around helping people because the professor didn't stay in the room. And like, what's crazy is like you pay money for that. Or like, you know, maybe, you know, if you got it on a scholarship or you have some kind of grant or whatever, like someone funded that and they're gonna like literally do that. Like, that's crazy to me. Literally, I did not like chemistry either, Hector. He took some college courses for high school credit. Through Running Start, one of the classes was PE 101, and all you had to do was show up day 1 to get a log sheet and then exercise for at least 40 hours. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that class. I want what Go Lurkers having. That sounds wonderful. Your final project before you graduated was project management. Project from start to finish. Like 150 pages from stuff you had to create. Oh my goodness. Imagine someone waiting till last minute to get that done. Me neither, Richard. And it's like a lot of math in it too. And math is already a weakness for me. You paid for that class out of your pocket because the lab credits at your university were too intense for you as a business major. So I'm hearing a scam. That's just not very nice. Like, I don't know. Like, I know colleges, you can't compare college to like high school. Like, you know, you're on your own. But I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, we're still human. So like, why do you really give me a 0? Like, why give him a 0? Maybe it's just because like I baby him, but like I just don't think that's fair. Yes, Steve, there is no way you could be a procrastinator for something that major. Like, I usually am too, but for that, no way. Math is the only reason that that chemistry is one of the sciences that you're good at. You followed by physics on paper. Look at you. I liked biology more, but it was also, it's not like biology required lots of math, so I felt like I was more comfortable with biology, but it's still not like, oh, I'm great at it. Jalika, welcome to the stream. How the heck, Alini, are you doing? You're taking 3 classes? Ooh. Are you excited? And Hector, everyone requires different needs and stuff through high school. I mean, not just through high school, but just through life. Everyone's different and requires different needs, different wants, different everything. We're all just different. So I get it. Santon, how the heck, Lena, are you doing today? I was literally, funny story. So, I took, super duper smart classes. I did. I took AP classes. I took the highest whatever classes. And, I'm not trying to talk down upon myself. I just am realistic. I'm not smart. I'm not naturally good at math, naturally good at geography. I'm not, there's not one subject that I'm just naturally, excelling at or whatever. But I always did all of my work. Always. And that's why I think I did so well in school. I always did all of my assignments on time, everything. There was never a homework assignment I missed. There was never a project that I missed. I completed them all. And I felt like I always struggled. If I read it, stuff in a textbook, I couldn't retain it. I'm like, what the heck, Leni, did I just read? I can't tell you what I just read. But, I would still, get my homework done and all that. But I think that's why I did well in school. But I will never forget. So senior year, because I had completed all the extra other math courses. My counselor, I love him. He was an amazing school counselor. Mans went up to me and was like, Rachel, because he was close to his students. He knew what, what we're capable of, what we're this. He knew, and he was like, Rachel, I'm putting you in AP calculus. Mr. Steinhauser, that's not a good idea. That's really not a good idea. I'm telling you, I will fail if I do that. And after a week I gave the class a week, and I went up to the teacher, and I forgot her name. I went up to her, and I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, Miss blah, blah, blah. I don't think this class is for me. I don't think I belong here. And she says, I agree. Woman's roasted me, a little 17-year-old Rachel, and I'm like, you couldn't have been here I am bravely coming up to you and, acknowledging my weaknesses, and you're just like, I agree. 17-year-old me was gagged. I was like, dang, it was awful. I will never forget that. She's honest, but you're dealing with children here, right? She couldn't have been I'm really proud of you for X, Y, Z. I agree. Yeah, no, she didn't. She just, I guess because, AP courses, I guess she kind of just saw the writing on the walls that I would fail. Because it's not like it's this beginner course. It's not like, I don't know, she didn't want to teach me, no. I guess when you say it like that, it is really sad. But I guess she could see where I was at in my, she could see the kind of student I was. And, I'm a student, who gets done my work. But I don't know, when I see math, my whole body is just I shut down. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. And, if I have an example, I can maybe work off that. But even sometimes when I look at examples, I'm I literally don't even know where you got that from. But way harsh. It was. But I mean, I appreciate, she didn't want me to fail, right? She wanted me out of the class because she didn't want me to fail. Probably. Hopefully, right? But I was just so gagged. I'm I'm literally a 17-year-old and you're telling me this. No, I never saw her ever again, Deadpool, because that day, literally, And after I had that conversation with her, I walked my little butt all the way to the guidance counselor's office, literally in the middle of her class. I walked my butt to Mr. Steinhauser's office, and I sat there, and I said, Mr. Steinhauser, because that was his name. Oh my goodness, guys, let's get your Rowlet raid emotes ready. We are being raided. Maisie. Oh my goodness, Maisie. I remember you said you were going to be starting to stream, and I'm so happy to see it. How are you? How was your stream? Oh my goodness. Sanson, please feel better soon. Literally, so I did take pre-calculus, and I struggled with that too. I struggled with that too. Hey, Frog. Hey, Maisie. How are you doing? Oh, no. From a third grade teacher? T-Slayers, that's terrible. Hey, Moondrop. Thank you so much for stopping by on the YouTube. How are you? Hey, what's going on, King Ease? Welcome on in. Mega Scott, how are you doing? Welcome on in. So I was like, you know what? This is going to be the fuel I need, because Mr. Steinhauser, he didn't want to take me out of that class yet. He was like, I want to see how you do first. But then when I had this conversation with my teacher, she didn't even want to, at that point I was like, she literally said, I don't belong here. Like, she didn't want to work with me either. So I'm like, okay, well, if you want to see me exceed in this, but then my teacher clearly doesn't want to put the effort into teaching me, she just sees what I'm capable of or not capable of, and she kind of, it was very, I don't know, it was very black or white for me. So after I went to him and had that conversation about what she told me, he was like, well, I'm pulling you from that class. And I'm like, thank you. And that was my 1 week of AP Calculus. Stream was good, did some Palia, but the other game was being a big bully. Well, I hope you had some fun with Overwatch. All this college project talk reminds you of your favorite projects. You took a Japanese otaku and pop culture class midterm final. You did a presentation on the game Doki Doki Panic, influenced by Super Mario Bros. 2. And then for Japanese history class, you did a presentation about how the Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo movie referenced Japanese history. Okay, that kind of sounds like a really fun project. That really does. But Caroline, I saw you. I love you. Go lurker, so one thing I didn't add about this teacher is she was pregnant. So I think in her eyes, she already saw, like, she wouldn't be able to put the time into me. So maybe her pregnancy brain was kind of like, I'm about to, I'm going to be out in 3 months. It's just going to not work for Rachel because I won't even be able to be here to work on her progress, and she also probably had pregnancy brain, which is totally fine, You're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that, Moondrop. You finally started your shiny hunt. Ooh, good luck, good luck. What? Alpha Kenny body? What does that even mean? Should I be scared? Oh my goodness, we love you, Raccoon Monster. Have a great day. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of them are teachers because they want to teach, but I was just like, I was so gagged. All your classes for your Japanese studies minor were way more fun than the ones for your accounting. I would imagine. Big Bear, what's with that face? Maisie, I love you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome on in, friends. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. If you are new, consider dropping follows. I am a full-time content creator here on the platform, and I am trying to hit 20,000 followers. We are officially almost 650 away. Like, holy moly, we are making huge progress. Was this before or after? Oh, this is way before. I mean, this was in high school. I met Jessie when I was out. Like, I think I met Jessie when I was 20. I remember because I was not able to drink yet. And Jessie took me out to get my first alcoholic beverage. But I appreciate you, Raccoon Monster. Take care. I don't know what it means, Burn and Tell. I don't. Did I say something bad? No, I know she was pregnant because literally within the first, the first class, the first day of school, I mean, at least for me, was, the teacher introducing themselves, going over the syllabus and all that. And the teacher was just like, in 3 months, I'm going to be on maternity leave. So there will be another teacher. Oh, is that so? Deb, yeah, did you reach out to him? So you were a class clown. Holy moly, I can't. Don't say it again. Did I say something like really, really bad though? Did I say something really bad? But you were a class clown growing up. Your teacher hated you so bad. She wrote a letter to your parents, said I was stupid, and your parents went to throw hands at the school. I don't even blame you. That's ridiculous. Like, you know, she could have been like, you know, you were a disruption, but calling you stupid, that's terrible. Okay, Big Bear, thank you for that. That's why I'm glad I only said it once and not slow. Oh, wow, that's terrible. I'm so glad I said that slow. We can just ban them. I don't want someone like that in my community. I'm going to be honest. I'll just ban them. I don't want anyone like that in my community. You made progress on today. You cleared up 700 Pokemon for GoFest. That's fantastic. That is literally fantastic. That is so, so good. I'm impressed. Okay, now do it for me. Please do it for me. Sometimes not everyone should be a teacher. That's true. That's true. You had 2 math teachers in your class no one liked. The second one was more intense. Oh, wow. That's so mean, Hector. It makes me wonder, like, I don't know. I know there's amazing teachers out there. Like, I know, like, I've had so many amazing teachers in my life that they have impacted me forever, right? Like, Glaxon, he's a streamer. I can tell he's just an amazing teacher. You know how? Because he's very passionate. Like, I don't know. We need more teachers like that. Hey, Chimera, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Yeah, I said he wanted me to say something. Do you know how sometimes if you say something really fast, it'll sound like something else? So I said it slow so no one could catch on, I guess, but they wanted me to say something really inappropriate. Oh, yay, Deb, that's so great. That's so great. I will never forget. So something happened with, so my brother, you guys, you know, my older brother, Brian, he was literally a kid when Pokemon first came out, right? Like the Pokemon TCG was hot. And he, you know, just like any kid, of course, brought his Pokemon cards to school. Well, you know, the PE teacher confiscated his cards, including his Charizard. And my dad literally went to the school to go pick them up because she confiscated them. And what did she do? When we went to go pick them up, she threw them away. Literally, my brother's first edition Charizard, young little Brian, she threw away his Charizards. Like, how terrible. It was Charizard and a few other randoms. And my dad was so mad. I'm like, that's his property. Like, I get you. Like, he wasn't upset that she took them away. You know, if they're a distraction, take them away. She threw them away. Like, that's his. You just because they're garbage to you doesn't mean they're garbage to somebody else. I don't know why, Vincent. Kids Unite. Yeah, it was like that, but worse. Yeah, Steve, it's definitely not the vibes for this chat. Definitely not. Definitely not the vibes for this chat. Yeah, so my dad, so that woman was a PE teacher at the school. So so Brian is, yeah, right now, you know, like, well, I mean, when you're a kid, I'm sure as a parent, it's kind of hard to sometimes, you know, the kid can just put it in their backpack. They can do that. It's so easy for them to sneak something in their backpack. They're a kid, you know, they're going to do that. So it's kind of hard as a parent, I'm sure, to keep track of what they're bringing in. But, literally, so my brother is 6 years older than me. Even when I went to elementary school and it was my time, she was still working there. And so every time my dad saw her, he would get so mad. Because it's like, that's not, like, your job is to not throw it away. Like, you shouldn't have thrown away my son's property. I didn't really have that many mean teachers. Like, most of my teachers were really great. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm friends with a lot of them on Facebook. Just because, like, it seems like, you know, even as an adult, like, they're still rooting for me. You know, like, I posted a picture of me and Jesse getting married, and my 5th grade teacher, you know, she commented on it, and I was like, it was just so great, because, you know, she was an influence on me growing up. But, I mean, most of my teachers are good, but it's so fortunate that a few bad apples ruin the bunch. Oh, no, Deb. Deb, LOL. Deb! You know, don't put it past me, though. Yeah, my little brother was a child. He was in elementary school when that happened. You had a science project calling, You had a science project called the Family or Pet Project, and he, I have no what that means, Dino Man. Yeah, honestly, there was a few, like, I never really disliked a teacher up until I got to high school. No. I had my, I had a, no, middle school. There was a few teachers, like, I like, dreaded their class every time I would go because it was just, like, I don't know. When I go to a class, and it could just be me, but when I go to a class, like, I don't want it to be lifeless. Like, even, you know, if I'm a 7-year-old or I'm a 13-year-old in middle school, like, whether or not I'm one of those, like, I'm still a kid, you know. I want to go in, like, with the class not looking like looking boring. Like, there needs to be posters, there needs to be color, there needs to be excitement. I don't know. It's just, I feel so there was only like 2 or 3 teachers I didn't like. I remember it was 6th grade. I got my first phone call from my math teacher. Called my mom because I was such a disruption to class. And then she was upset at me. But then I was like, Mom, like, he's really crazy. He's really weird. And like, me and my best friend we would both get phone calls home. And then I was like, that is just so crazy. And I was like, Mom, I was like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not sitting here saying I'm not a disruption, but like, I'm still doing well. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, you can see my grade. Like, I think he's exaggerating a little bit. And then literally the next week after that, he made me student of the month for the entire 6th grade. And I'm like, see, Mom, I told you, this man is just weird. Like, how are you going to make a phone call home to my mom saying I'm a disruption to your class and then make me student of the month? She was like, I get you now. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. The rule for your school is if it gets confiscated and given back at the end of the day, and if it happens again, you need to, yeah, you know, I feel like that's the common thing now, Big Bear. Has it been past the 30 minutes? Let me see, because I haven't gotten a Pokemon in a bit. Yep, okay, sandwich is done. It's time to hatch some more eggs, y'all. So, yeah, I don't know. Things were weird, you know. Oh, wow, I made a lot of eggs. Oh, heck yeah, this was a really good batch, y'all. We're cooking. We are cooking. Let's get this Masuda going, y'all. I think we got a shiny in this batch. And sorry if I'm missing a lot of messages. I really appreciate, I don't know, I love having like these conversations with you guys, but I think because we're all into it, I miss a couple messages. But no, I think Big Bear, that's fair. I think that's very fair. Like, even when I worked at an elementary school for a couple of months, like, if it got confiscated, you would get it back at the end of the day. And if it happened again, your parent would come in. Like, that's what happens. What's with this bronzer song? Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. You can't wait for tomorrow, because that's when you have your week off, right? Ooh, do Masuda with me. Join me. Join me. Join me, Masuda. You know, Hector, but there was, like, not a teacher out there that didn't like me. Like, I don't know. I was an average student who just did all their work. Like, I was well-behaved. Hey, K-Dubs. Oh, that was a bad drop. Bad drop. How do you feel that I'm going to be in Ohio tomorrow, K-Dubs? Okay, bye. No, come back, baby, come back. Ooh, Jalika, did you just get one, or is that what you're going for right now? Oh, I like that one, Calvin. You can get a redo in like another minute and a half. Once it resets, that's when you could redo. Hector, and for that, your teachers probably loved you. And I mean, like I've had, you know, teachers in my life. Like my cousin was a teacher, and I loved like going and helping. Every summer, I would get so excited because I would help set up her classroom. That was like one of my favorite things to do over the summer is help decorate her classroom. And like my mom was a paraprofessional, so you know I would help her from time to time and stuff. It was good. So Big Bear, do you think it's probably gonna be a little bit more expensive then, right, in the UK? Work has been stressful and all you wanted was a good drop. Well, don't give up hope. You can still get a good drop. You still can. Hello, Zero. Welcome to the stream. I'm so happy to see you. You wish it was Rachel McAdams. Huh. You wish. Sorry to disappoint, but it's Racky Poopy Pants here. Is that Alex? Well, hello, Alex. How the heckalini are you doing? Rackle, Rackle. What does the thing call me? The TTS calls me Racky whenever anyone says Rachy. Pretty funny. I know. Refund, wee woo. Scam. You were on Fortnite Without You yesterday? Yes, I was. I was absolutely on Fortnite Without You yesterday. Absolutely, I was. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Burnins out. TTS will say Racky. It doesn't make sense, but the brain of the bot is just like Racky. Oh my goodness, Zero, I'm doing amazing now that you're here. Amazing. I don't know. Amiibo isn't live on the UK site yet. See, Big Bear, it's the United States privilege. We get everything first, most of the time. Yeah, well, Alex, you can play Blitz mode with ropes if you really want to. You had to. How you doing, Toxtricity? See, K-Dubs, this is your redemption. Yeah, I have a flamey flame bird. Oh, yeah. Hector, do you have too much? Look at that. It is not a shiny Galarian Meowth. I love that for me. K-Dubs. Sag. What if you want me on your... I ain't going on your team. Y'all team smells like a poopy head. Well, Alex, my only problem with Blitz mode is I wait longer in a lobby than it takes for the actual lobby. So I'm like, I could see myself playing that like every once in a while, but like... I don't know, Ropes, you smell bad. So does Alex. Oh, yeah, Hector. I am thinking of starting a collection, though. And that collection is going to be for Hercules Disney pins. So I am going to have to get into the pin world of Disney, right? That whole thing. And I need to make sure I get Hercules pins, but they cannot be faked. Apparently, a lot of Disney pins are faked. So I got to teach myself how to spot a real one versus a fake one. And I'm going to collect Hercules ones. And I'm very excited. No, so I haven't used it, Squirtacuno, but I watched a few creators, like when I do the dishes or when I'm doing a chore, when I'm doing chores, I'd like to have a stream up, you know? And I was watching a couple different Fortnite creators, and I was like, this like werewolf pom-pom thing is crazy. Alex, you need to go shower again. You didn't do good. Yeah, it's a lot, Bernanzel. It's a lot, but I joined like a Facebook page, and they're actually very educational. And like the community I found, they're very sweet. And like if you pick up a pin and they know how to spot if it's a fake, they educate you on how to spot fakes, and like literally people will ask questions in a thing and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna message you because I don't want you to do not get rid of that pin because that pin is worth X amount of money. Like don't let someone take advantage. Like they're very good at making sure, or they're very upfront so you don't get taken advantage of, which I think is really good. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things that I think, like, I would be able to tell for a few things, like, if things are duped. But I'll tell you, if you guys ever do pin trading at Disney, like, except if you go to the Paris one, like, if you go to Disneyland or Disney World, maybe one of the pins on the board are going to be real. Maybe one, if you're lucky. 99% of the pin things that you see on the board, they're all faked at this point. Because people, will just buy them online, not realizing that they're fake, and then that's what they all just trade. So it's like all the same pins, all the same fake ones, yeah. Yeah, Loki, want to get those Disney cats? Yes! Burn and sell. We could both get a couple of Disney pins together, and we're going to look out for each other. I see it happening already. And they have like a whole, they had like a whole Disney cat collection. Well, Dino Man, you will never, unfortunately, see Pokemon in Fortnite ever. Because Nintendo is super, super protective of their IP. You will not see collabs, unfortunately. Yeah, literally burn and sell. It's like this whole rabbit hole that I didn't know existed. And it's like, whoa. I'm sorry that your For You page is now a little bit destroyed because of me. But they're like, it just stinks because, you know, you could buy a real one for like 20 bucks at Disney and then see one on the board that you like and trade it, and then it not even be an authentic Disney pin, but it looks authentic, but it's not. So it's like, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'll do pin trading, but I'll do pin collecting. I'll just like buy them myself. But if I buy them from Disney, then I know they're real. You got these new headphones off TikTok shop made by Coca-Cola. Does it sound good though? Or are they more for like a novel, like more for like a decor? Oh, interesting, Ropes. Thank you for letting us know. I don't know. I'm sorry, Ropes. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry. Interesting. Thanks. It's just important that y'all shower. How about we'll leave it at that? Just everyone take your showers. You know what? You all smell right now. Go take your showers. Well, Ropes, I just, you know, it's interesting, but I feel like I didn't need to know that. But, you know, you felt the need to share, and it was brave, so thank you. Thanks. I know. Well, burn and sell. Well, maybe you should shower. So, yeah, so Hector, they introduced those like a couple of days ago. I still need to buy Bob. I need to buy Mr. Bob Belcher still. They sound very good. Okay, that's actually pretty shocking. I wouldn't expect them to sound good. That's good, Kits Unite. Good. Santan, I'll yeet you. Watch. Oh, I did not mean to press that button. Sorry. So sorry. Oh no, Moondrop, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I missed that Moondrop. I hope you're doing okay. And how are y'all already getting your lucky trinkets and stuff for the Pogo Pass? I'm literally like not even level 60 yet. Wow, look at this not shiny. Isn't that crazy? Jose, I hope you have a great stream. Looking at the new Switch. Literally, I'm telling you, Scarlet and Violet is an entirely different game. Like, look at this. Is it a skill issue? I mean, can't drop in the pool, so maybe it is. Your Articuno was an 89. Was it at least shiny? I'm guessing not. You got enough for the trinket but haven't claimed it yet. I get that. Because you're going to want to know who you're going to make lucky. I'm literally rank 50 something. Is there going to be a day where we're going to be able to, like, infinitely, like, you know how in the one pass there was, like, you know, specifically during go-to where we could upgrade it, like, we could level it up however many times we want. Do we get that at the end? Listen, K-Dubs, I slacked for a couple days, okay? Well, you know, and Burners, I will use the lucky trinket on Jessie. It just makes the most sense. Convinced Masuda is broken at Scarlet and Violet? How so? How so? I have slacked only the last couple of days. Well, Steve, did you already claim your trinket? Yeah, honestly, Burners, I don't like that. I don't like that it's just dust afterwards. Like, I feel like there should be some other fun things. Oh, well, Hector, then you're going to get it literally within the next couple of days. That's awesome. Kicking yourself because you got them for 35 and they just dropped a 20 for a flash sale. Oh, Pokeverse, no. No. I was kind of hoping I would get like a really, really early on Masuda shiny, but I'm not sure if that's in the cards for me. You don't know, yeah, right. Because if you don't know who you're going to use it on, you don't want to claim it yet. Because after you claim it, how many days do you have to use it? Yeah, I don't have the ticket either, but if I complete it, then that's when I'll get the $8 one. Ashley should, K-Dubs. I mean, but still burn and sell. I mean, I would use it on Jessie because of the instant gratification of a trade. Oh no, Santan, that's terrible. You think it doesn't work based on how many eggs stuff takes to get shine? I don't know. I think it does. I think it does. I think a lot of it's luck, though. Like, I got a shiny Sprigatito and, like, 30-something eggs, but then my Sunkern took me thousands. It's kind of crazy. It's like, and, like, I've gotten that under odds. I think I got Scorbunny under odds. I got Rowlett, Masuda under odds. It's very hit or miss. Oh, K-Dub, so are those just garbage now? Be real. Oh, nice ropes. Yeah, I don't know. Well, so then I guess with the ropes lucky trinket, I'm already, so a couple days ago, I finally got lucky friends with Kid Cash. Finally. Hey, Brooke, welcome on in. And we were only trying to get lucky friends the past couple of months before Go Fest. And what do? We just hit it. So I got that. I got ropes, and I think I just saw Squirtacuno used his trinket on me. Ooh, yeah, get that G-Max Tox. Very nice, Dino, very nice. So, Jesse just finished. So Jesse's making some progress on, like, his Meloetta research, the Masterwork research. He finally completed his last 21-day time, Kate, and he's onto the page with the 5 lucky trades. And we literally were like, okay, we can do one of two things. We can trade each other really, really old stuff to make this go way faster, or we can just try to max out our trades every day. And we were like, you know what? Let's try some of the old stuff. It took us 6 trades to get his 5 lucky Pokemon. That's how well it went. And so he's already done with the 5 lucky trades. He literally, like, he still has to complete the, like, he has to do 5 5-star raids. And then he's done with that task. So I'm hoping he'll be done with that task before Go Fest so we can just knock out our 100 research tasks together. But Brooke, I hope you're doing amazing. Yeah, Steve, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You want to, like, maybe use it more, like, you want to use it quicker. I agree on that, Steve. Oh my gosh, hi, Alcazar. How are you doing? And welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Ropes, that's not too bad, though. 1 lucky trade, you could totally get that done. Big Bear, thank you for that lurky turkey. I appreciate you. All right, 2 more in this batch. Waking up from a nap. Ooh, I hope you enjoyed that nap. You need to finish the 100 tasks. I think you're going to... Well, yeah, I know you said you aren't going to really go ham on Go Fest, but don't they usually, like, reset the stops and stuff, like their tasks and all that, so you could get multiple at one stop for the day? I think you'll be able to... I think you'll absolutely be able to do that. You're doing great? Question mark? Because yesterday, it didn't seem like you were doing too hot. 95? Oh, go Hector! I think I'm at 20 research tasks, so I need 80. Oh, yeah, Calm Day is super easy. If I, like, literally, Calm Day is actually the best day to get those done. 100% Calm Day is the best day to get them done. But because I'm going to be at that card shop all day, I'm not going to get research tasks done. Yeah, ideally, you know, you could get it done. And then what's the last page? Is the last page just all claims? Because I'm going to claim my Meloetta with y'all. Like, I've decided. TJ, were you able to change any of what we talked about yesterday? And y'all, so TJ went to Disney yesterday and met up. So TJ and his mom went to Disney. And they met up with my dad. I didn't know how that went. Like, I know they went to Animal Kingdom together. But TJ went, there's like some new shows at Hollywood Studios. Did you see both of the new shows, the Little Mermaid one and that one, or just the villains? It's like a villain show, and it basically has like a new ending every time depending on the audience choice. Just the villain one. Was it really, really good, be honest? Or were you just like, it's okay? Ooh, Dino Man, you're making good progress on the Meloetta Masterwork research then. Yeah, so it has like a different ending, and right now it stars Captain Hook, Cruella de Vil, and Maleficent. So they went to that, and then they met up with my dad, and they went to Animal Kingdom for a couple hours. You prefer villains? Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? It's so interesting how TJ and I are so different. Well, you know what Corella did, right? Like, you know what Corella wanted, right? And we're trying to justify that. Mm-hmm. Alcazar, is it because you're a cat person? You just wrong for that. But let me tell you, Steve, I'm so excited to get this special research done because once that's done, my inventory, like, it's done. Like, I have nothing else in my research. The Cruella movie says otherwise. I ain't watching no movie based on a villain. I can't. Currently being cozy in the hoodie, yoga pants, listening to music, and reading. I love it. Hey, enjoy it. That sounds relaxing if you ask me. I'm dragging you with me. What? What is there to drag me with? I'm saying all villains are bad, and you're like, well, no, I'm a villain. I'm a villain. Villainous. Was it pretty good? I heard Maleficent was actually pretty good, too. I did. And I know, Mr. Friend, there's like a song from Maleficent that Mr. Friend loves. Yeah, Brooke. Agreed. Every villain is lemons. Still to this day, I don't know what it means, but yet I agree. I agree. You're still in the Shiny Jirachi research. Oh my goodness, that 10 Kecleon is so difficult. I literally did not like doing the 10 Kecleon at all. Oh, how many more do you need to go? SpongeBob, yes, I know it's from SpongeBob, and I still don't know what it means. Like, I still never knew what they were going with it, but, like, I agree. See, and you know, Kitsune, like, it's so interesting because everyone has, like, such different opinions. Like, a lot of the community was like, oh, the Beauty and the Beast live action was so good, and I thought it was awful. So it's just like, you know, everyone just has different, like everyone has different taste. Yes, every villain is lemons. Still don't know what that really means, but I agree. Yeah, like, I don't know, I just think I've realized, like, for me, when I watch a Disney movie, I want it to be animated. I think that's what I've just learned about myself after watching multiple live actions. And it wasn't just that one I didn't like. There were other live actions, and I was like, this is garbage. I hate this. Agreed, Brooke, agreed. Agreed. In Pokemon Home, you put a level... Oh, wow, Dino Man. You like Emma... Oh, is Emma Stone Corella in it? You know what rocked? When I was a kid, you know, like, they, you know... Okay, they even do it now. But, you know, if you grow up watching Disney, if you see someone in a TV show, Disney's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna make you sing a song. Right? Like, they made, you know, all of them sing and stuff. There was the girl, the best friend in Lizzie McGuire, Miranda, when they made her sing that Corella DeVille song, and I was like, you know what? This is a vibe. This is a jam. But then I think they, like, 10 years later, they had Selena Gomez do it, which I was like, you know, it's fine, but, like, I dug it. I liked it. They're like, we're going to remake these songs, but if you're a Disney Channel star, you're going to also have to sing a song at some point. It was good. Oh, yeah, Hector? Oh? Right. You have to do something. You can't just be, like, you can't just act. Unless you're one of the parents, then that, like, but if you're, like, a Disney kid, like, you have to be able to, like, do it all, or they're going to make you do it all, right? But I liked the Corella DeVille cover that, what was the girl who played Miranda in Lizzie McGuire movie, or just in Lizzie McGuire? They made her do the song Corella DeVille, and I was like, that was good. It was good. Oh, look, I was like, I knew her name was unique, and she just, like, went by, like, one name. She was one of those stars where you only go by one name. You know, I get it, Gaston. Gaston is unique, Deb. I'll give you that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here dying again. You know, and I like that Burn and Cell. They were smart. Well, Zendaya, also superstar. If you only go by one name, you're just like a superstar. Oh, Kids Unite, that is so impressive. Good job. But no, but Zendaya was literally like a baby when Lizzie McGuire was a thing, I think. At least I'd like to think she was at least born. But Zendaya does do it all. She is so talented. Oh my goodness, Dark. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How the heck, lady, are you doing? Great to see you, my friend. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness, still coughing over here. Ugh. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Look at this shiny. Just kidding. It's not a shiny. But yeah, no, Lelaine, they had her do like, yeah, that one cover, and I thought it was really good. Oh, okay. Look at that. My first lag of the day right there. Write it down. Write it down. It exists. Not as common, but it does exist. All right, TJ, what are you up to for the day, my friend? Yep, Hector, it does exist. Guess who got phasmophobia? I'm guessing you got phasmophobia. I love me some good phasmo. Besides exams, oh. Well, you know, exams suck, but you know how I would get through exams? I would dread them, and then once I got through one, it'd be like, okay, that's one down. Okay, that's another down. And, you know, you just get closer and closer to getting them knocked out. You have so much rating to do this weekend. Need to get enough for candy to run Spatial Rend. Well, how much candy do you have right now for Palkia? Because I have like 400 something. You might play some Mario Kart or Roblox. Why Roblox? What do you play when you're on Roblox? Literally, Circle of Life was so good. It was so good. And then Vernon's, I didn't know that like modern Disney like saying like, do you want to build a snowman? And I watched it and I was like, other than Jordan Fisher, I'm like, what the crap is this? And like they couldn't pick like a more impactful song. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cute song, but like I want to be wowed. I need the old razzle dazzle, you know. Classic games still, what does that mean? 128? Okay, yeah, you definitely need some more then. If you used it all in New York, that makes sense. The Jordan Fisher solo was everything. It was. Why? Because he can, Lucius. He can. Okay, Alcazar, I need you to go into more detail. Go into more detail. What is, as someone who's never played Roblox, what is iconic Roblox games? By the way, okay. Thank you, Ropes. By the way, okay. But I don't know. It's just like, you know, I want to hear a song with all these harmonies and this bam boom bop, and I'm like, that song doesn't really give that. By the way, Raichi, thank you. Oh, Deb, you didn't do it right. Bird and Zell, that is something you're just gonna remember forever. And I'm jealous. Well, Alcazar, is Dress to Impress not an iconic game? Interesting, Max. Well, I mean, I don't know. They just could have, like... I don't know. I just felt like no thought went into, like, what song to pick. It's like, you could have really picked, like, a huge group number from Disney, like, something. And that's what they picked. I was a little disappointed. It was not that good. Yeah, Kid Cash. We have a new redeem. Lucky us. Or, I'm sorry, a new command. Lucky us. Bronzer doesn't have a son. Thank goodness for that. We don't need it. We don't need it. I don't know, because I want to hear like a giant group number. Those are the impactful ones with harmonies and this and that. Deb, he can be your son. Max, true that. True that. Deal? Good. What is you know, everybody, everyone, everywhere, all the hair, underwear, all that stuff. Literally, and Burn and Zell. Let me, that song, iconic. So good, so good. Like, I still know the whole song to this day. What's everyone's obsession with butts? You know, it's a great question. But it is not something I feel I should answer. But I think you should ask yourself. That's a question you ask within. You need to ask within. You know, I wondered that too, Lucius, until I embraced it. Once I embraced it, I am a changed woman. For the better. Oh, a cheeky question. I like that. I do. That's wonderful. That is so good. That is so, so good. Well, what kind of cake? Is it vanilla? Is it chocolate? Is it like a marble cake? Is it red velvet? I mean, it depends, right? I mean, I guess I've never met a cake I didn't like. That's fair. That's fair. You know, I mean... But did he lie, Burn and Zell? Nope. Nope. Some flavor? Oh my god! Unhinged and I'm here for it. Yeah, you can't, Steve. Facts, facts. Oh my god. We like all, you know, you get that's for you. Oh, question, K-Dubs. Are there big boys in Ohio? I didn't know they had big boys in Indiana. Yeah, I like to forget about that command too, Burn and Zell. Pineapple upside down cake. Ooh, good one. Yes, I do want the bad news. But I hope you have a good news also involved in that. I'm gonna be honest. Give me a good news, bad news sandwich. You counted your Shalfa collection at a 50. Your 50th being a random Geodude. Congratulations, Max. We need a quote list. I wonder how we can do that. I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder. Ooh, Steve, you got yours. Nice. Wow, Steve, that was fantastic. I'm impressed. Okay, I was like, I did not say that, Deb, but then I realized it was quoted 0, and I'm like, I did not do that one. Nope. And true today. TJ, I think so. Yeah, I think it is. You're right. I did just, yeah, I think you're right, TJ. All the Cincinnati locations recently closed after a dispute with the landlord. Okay. Because, okay, so, like, what's weird is I found a Big Boys, right? Like, so I went to their website, and it had a list of locations. And then when I go to a location that's kind of in between me and my grandpa, because I want to have dinner with, I want to have an early lunch, or late lunch, early dinner with him, whatever. I want to see him before I leave. And I'm like, when I look it up, that address, it shows a Chipotle. So, like, what is it? I don't even know. And then, like, the last review I saw of the Big Boys was 3 months ago. So I'm like, is there still a Big Boys there? I don't know. The northern Kentucky locations are still open. You just drive across the river. I'm just shocked to see so many of them closed down. You didn't want to get yelled at? Thank you, because I would have. Ooh, so you want Scyther, Electivire or Electabuzz, Magmar, and Magmortar. Those are all really good ones, Max. Good luck. Under a different name, Dollies, is that just like in the area, or do you think maybe I could find one named Dollies in Detroit? There is no static, so I think they're gonna have to rely through Magmar. I don't think there's a static. I think they're gonna have to rely at through MMOs. You know, K-Dubs, I guess I'm gonna look up Dollies and I'm gonna go from there. Outbreaks. Okay, so you have to rely on Outbreaks and Coronet and Alabaster. Well, good luck. You probably will end up going to Coronet. Oh, you mean Alabaster Distortions. That makes it a little bit more difficult. Hey, Hector. Yes, I know Hector loves Gligar. I think that's one of his favorite Pokemon, too. Did you guys see my double Pokemon Sleep Shiny? And there were some new ones. It was super exciting. I got a shiny Cubone and a Rufflet. I got a shiny Rufflet in Pokemon Sleep and a Cubone today. I was very shocked. Yeah, I got 2 shinies today in Pokemon Sleep. You're doing overtime, but overseeing someone else doing the work, you're wrong for that, but I respect it. I respect it. There's one in Toledo. Well, I'm trying to look for the Detroit ones because we're flying in and out of Detroit, but also, like, my grandpa's in Detroit, so I don't want him to have to drive too far out. Well, if you were instructed, then there's nothing you can do. But yeah, I got 2 shinies, and I was so stoked because I'm like, I was on a little bit of a shiny drought, I'm telling you. I was, Target. I really, really was. Alrighty, we are on another no shiny. That was all Meowths. Are you kidding me? That is a bunch of bogusness. Who am I blaming for that? Alright, Alcazar. Exclamation point blame in the chat. And whoever it lands on, that's who we're blaming. That's whose fault it is that I got all Galarian Meowths on that one. You're very close to getting the Mark Charm. You just need Bastion on Trico, fam? Oh my gosh, you're so close. Oh, I literally was gonna say ropes, but then I was like, I'm not gonna say ropes. I'm just gonna make someone do it for me. And then it actually was ropes. I literally was gonna blame ropes, and then I was like, no, like, let's let fate take its course. Fate took its course, all right. Wow. Wow. Hey, Stefan, glad to have you. So sorry. Hello, Stefan. I see you on the YouTube now. And Delta, hello. Welcome on in, guys. So sorry I missed those. Detroit doesn't have any. So what? So the ones that are listed on their website, is that incorrect then? True. There was like one in Plymouth, it said, and I mean, I guess that's not Detroit. It's outside of Detroit, but there was one in Plymouth that's not accurate. No, I still smell. I didn't get the shiny. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, Steve. He's gonna be back in the chat any second and be like, what now? What? What? Well, true. Well, so what are the ones that are listed on their website? What are those? What are those? Because, I mean, I would hate to make my grandpa drive out there and then it not exist. Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry, Tiger. Because I'm having issues. I still need to fix it. That's why, Tiger Mata. It's because I don't mean to ignore you. I love talking to you guys. It's just, I'm having issues with my dual chat thing again, so I missed it entirely. Once here are Frisch big boys. Well, why are they going out of business? I thought they were doing well. I know, right, Kid Cash? That would be so bad. Right? What are those? Yeah, all the Meowths are gone. I know, multitasking ain't easy, let me tell you. I can't even singular task. Literally, Ropes is probably on his way to yell at chat. I can feel it. I can feel it. Alrighty, here we go. Guess what? Chicken butt. But yeah, I'm a professional Pokemon sleeper. 2 shiny. I think this is the first time I got 2 shinies in one sandwich. Brooke, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I'm a little hesitant on what you're gonna throw at me, but I respect it. I respect it. Oh my gosh, get that thing away from me. I like it, I like it, I like it. Oh my god, Steve, LOL, literally. 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 I love it. Poop. Aquadust, welcome to the stream. How are you? So true. The one that's in Plymouth, is that not existing anymore? Deb says, gotta get ready and head off to work. Love you, Deb. Have a great one. If I just send you an address, will you tell me if it exists or not, I guess? Who is redeeming? Deb? That is quite an exit. That is quite an exit. Here, let me just send you. Because it's on their website, but then when I look it up, it's a Chipotle. I saw that one. I literally can't believe when TJ did the exclamation point blame. It was to poor Ropes. Can you have a dumpy bronzer emote? How about this, TJ? If you make a dumpy bronzer emote, we can make arrangements. But you specifically have to be the one to make it. Oh my god! How is that happening? That is so funny. And he doesn't even know. Poor kid doesn't even know. He is, Steven. He don't even know. He is catching strays, and it's so funny. It did have to end sometime, right? But yeah, if TJ, you can make it, then we can make it happen. But it has to specifically come from you. It can't come from anywhere else. You can't hire someone. You can't yank it from somebody. You have to make it yourself. It has to be the right sizes. You can learn how to make emotes, then bam. Apparently not, Max. TJ, that Twitch will remove the emote, unfortunately. But I don't like the way you're thinking. The fact that you thought of that is really disturbing. Like, it's a Pokemon. So it hasn't started storming yet for us, Aquadust, but the skies are gray. Like, it's coming, it's coming. And we can feel it in the air, we can see it in the sky, and I want it because it's so hot. I know it's not technically Detroit. I know it's technically not, but it's like a 20-minute drive from us and like a 30-minute drive from my grandpa. So we got that address off of their website. Like when we tried to like fake it. We tried to pretend to make an order, and that one came up, which is why I'm like, I don't know if it's really one. Right, but the maps. So when you look it up, the map shows that it's there. But then when you do the street view, it shows a Chipotle. And I would like imagine me making my grandpa drive out there for me to take him to a Chipotle. There are no special moves, no. I just want them because this is the only way for me to shiny hunt these two on this game. It's been a while since we had a storm this strong pass by. Really? I think for us, our last bad storm, like, I think we had some pretty bad storms when we were at Go Fest. I mean, like when we were in New York, but it was down here. It was pretty bad. Been raining here so much. Literally everyone's getting rain. Everybody. That is insane. Insane. It started raining in May and it's like not stopped. Your grounds must be so like damp. Ugh. It's a website's messing up. So you think there is not a big voice there? I could probably call. Oh my, Tiger Mod is just like, it's just 1,000,000 degrees outside and I'm burning up. I'm burning up, burning up. for you, baby. Pretty sunny here. Oh, wow. Honestly, Hector, my dad was telling me, like, he's like, it could have not been, like, he was like, it had to have been, like, the hottest days of the year the last couple of days. He's been telling me it's been rough. He's like, we need rain. Like, oh, it's so hot. Huh. Okay, true. Probably should call them, though. Because, like, if you go to the maps view, though, true, it shows a Chipotle. And I don't think Big Boy and Chipotle are in cahoots with each other. It's so wet. Oh, no. There's, you know, Brooke, if they could just kind of balance themselves out, it would be great. But it doesn't seem like that's what the weather wants to do. Oh, yeah. So I remember my dad was like, you know, we were, like, y'all were in a drought, and then it finally rained, and it seems like y'all are in a little bit of a drought again. All right, there is a Pokemon egg inside. Yeah, it's just a Chipotle literally next door. So you think it's a Chipotle and a Big Boy's, and you think so? You think there's a Big Boy's next to that Chipotle, right? Because that's why I'm like, there's no way they have a Chipotle Big Boy's combo. For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, Big Boy's is a restaurant that when I was a kid, it was very popular in Detroit. It was very, very, very popular. I guess now it's not. Like my dad, when he was young and, you know, was just dating my mom, like he worked at like one of their factories and stuff. And, you know, we would always just go, but when I would go visit, but I guess it's not a thing anymore. Oh my goodness! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Obsidian Olive. I absolutely love that name. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. Obsidian, thank you so, so much for the raid. How was your stream? No, you're Hector. And the auto flag, it doesn't do anything to your account, so no stressing about it. Hey, Cornfielder, welcome on in. I appreciate the raid. Yeah, I think I will call true. It was so good. Oh my goodness. What were you guys up to? And if you have to raid and run, I will not be offended. Like, do whatever you got to do. I'm very grateful. LOL, true. I will be getting that American diner food. You had a lot of them in Indiana, but they got closed down. See, that's so shocking to me. I wonder why they closed down. I really wonder why they closed down. I don't understand. Okay, I also don't understand why y'all aren't breeding. You know, you all are supposed to, you know, womp, 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 womp. Here, I'll make sure you all wake up. Oh, that's, okay, that is. Wake up. Do it. I'm gonna run in a sec. We played, 9 and gave up. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's a challenge fan Pokemon game. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Yep, go raid and run, Olive. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so freaking much. The last big storm that came through knocked down 2 trees in the... Oh, gosh. I'm so glad it didn't mess up anything. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure your landlord was not happy to have to take care of that, but they did. I don't even know, like... You know, so we have a... Believe it or not, we have a Long John Silver's here. Do any of you still have a Long John Silver's? They used to be super popular growing up, but then, you know, they, like, all closed down. I remember, like, having, like, Long John Silver's and Taco Bell combos and stuff growing up. But then, like, it was just Taco Bell's. And then, even, so, like, I remember when I was a kid, the Target I would go to, it was a Pizza Hut, Taco Bell combo, and then they got rid of Taco Bell. I don't know, but we have just like a normal like Long John Silver's right by our house. It's crazy. Do they need to be asleep to do their work? I don't think it really matters. Or awake. I don't think it matters technically, but I'll be silly and pretend that's why. Yeah, I literally, so I've never had Long Johns, but I'm also just not brave enough to have Long Johns. Your landlord is awesome, but the trees are still there. It's not hurting anything. Oh, okay. No worries. As long as he's good to you guys, and that's what matters. But yeah, if you guys are new, feel free to drop follows. It's totally free here on Twitch. I am trying to push to 20,000 followers, so every single one counts, as we are officially less than 700 follows there. You've never heard of these places? You've never heard of Long John Silver's? It's like a fast food, like seafood restaurant. And like that one was like a huge chain. But Big Boys, I think, was more like localized in like a specific area. Hector, I don't even remember what I asked. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, you know, a lot. I was told that they had good hush puppies, but it's just not food for me. You have Cess. Do you like it? And welcome, welcome, welcome on. And I hope you are doing amazing. Look at them now. Now they're really working. I'm proud of you guys. Now wake up and do it again. Wake up and do it again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big Long John's gal. I've never actually had it. I'm too nervous because you guys know I'm not a seafood gal. Come on, do it. Alright, eggy weggies. And there's a Pokemon egg. There's a Pokemon egg. Oh my goodness, Digi, hello, hello. Welcome on in. How the heckalini are you? So happy to have y'all. They own their own wedding venue and have lots of cows. Oh wow, he sounds like a freaking entrepreneur in the area. Dang, I'm impressed. You know? And then I have cats. I'm my own entrepreneur. I have cats. Isn't that how it goes? Or, you know, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to call after stream and make sure they are a legit, an actual Big Boys. And if they're not, we'll just find some, like, Detroit-style pizza somewhere. I'm sure that won't be difficult. Being in heckin' Detroit. 10,000 steps for the day? You want, guess how many I'm at? You want to know how many I'm at? I'm at a little bit more than that. But barely, Steve. A little bit more than that, Spiro, but you're close. I don't even remember where to go check that. Oh, found the app. It's the fitness app. Well, that's not accurate. It says I'm at 0. There ain't no way I walked in here. Oh, it's not the fitness app. Isn't it like the health app? Let me check the health app. Wait. I'll have you know, I'm at 231 steps, okay? I got up and I did the dishes and stuff. You got to work early so that you could walk over to your fella's work and say hello. It's at least less than 10 minutes away. Good idea, you thought, until you remember that it's 100 freaking degrees. Oh my gosh, are you sweaty? Be honest. How sweaty are you, Go Lurker? Kid Cash, I feel like the luck comes in waves. It's like everything goes really well. And then things go really bad, Kid Cash. It's like good luck and then just straight bad luck. Vaughn DeVoe says, how do you get Hisuian Growlithe? Well, welcome on in. You get the Hisuian Growlithe from completing the storyline with there's a photographer with the Blood Moon Ursaluna task. I forgot her name. Is it Pearl? Or I feel like it starts with a P, and she's got really cool hair. But after completing your quest with the Blood Moon Ursaluna and the photography, you get a Hisuian Growlithe. Perrin, their name is Perrin, thank you. You're in a mall and had to go talk to the office. Ooh, hopefully it's all okay. Oh, that's great, Brooke. That's so good that you get along with your landlord and your landlord treats you all right. Oh no, that's terrible, Go Lurker, no! And here you are thinking you were doing something so sweet, so great, and you got wrecked. Oh, Spiro. Well, you know, you, Spiro, you drop a lot of, like, truth bombs, you know, and it's just like, You know, I feel like you should write a book on your life. But yeah, so Von DeVoe, basically what I'm doing is I have an Everstone attached to my Hisuian Growlithe. So it'll, like, when I hatch more, it'll stay Hisuian Growlithe. Because if you don't give it an Everstone, it'll just be a normal Growlithe, because, like, that's the region, like, I'm hatching it in a region that makes normal Growliths. So as long as I do that, I keep the variant, and so hopefully I'll get the shiny. That's true, right? If he sees you at your worst, which is sweaty you, then, I mean, things are only gonna get better, right? Like, come on. So maybe it was a good thing. Your landlord is your parents? Okay, but that's quite wonderful. I gotta be honest. Gotta be so honest. That's wonderful. Literally, Spiro, you have one of the most wild lives I've ever encountered. Like, I've never met someone who has a life quite like yours. Oh, snap. It is the Unlurk champions, Richard and Ropes. Hello. Does that also apply to the Alolan Vulpix? I actually don't know the answer to that. I'm assuming you have to use the Everstone to hatch Alolan Vulpix. I'm assuming you do, because normal Vulpix, I think, is also in this game. Right? Or is it not? I actually don't remember. You're her story. See, Spiro, well, you already have the title, so you're already making a good dent into it. Hey, honestly, Aquadust, hey, that's great for you guys. Oh, yeah, Juneteenth. Yeah, a lot of places are closed and stuff for Juneteenth. Yeah, oh, yeah, Kitakami. So I think you would have to do the Everstone, so you would get the correct Vulpix. Yeah, so like I can't even catch I can't even catch a Alolan Vulpix, so I would need to probably get one, Everstone and Masuda. But since I did the Union Circles and stuff, so I did get all the shinies, so now I don't need it. I was hoping you knew something I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, Vaughn. I don't know much, but you can ask. Maybe. Did you know you can get the Hisuian? I'm sorry. Did you know you can get this Galarian Meowth in the game? If you go and complete, I think it's the history course. There's a course that you complete at the school, and you get a Galarian Meowth. Yeah, we get the Alolan Sandy Boy. Your wife brought you alligator jerky? Okay, I will say I've heard gator tastes like chicken. I like everyone who has had jerky that I know has liked it. Like, I'm sorry, everyone who has eaten gator that I know has liked it. I've never heard someone who's eaten gator and hasn't liked it, but you have to be brave enough to try it. Like me, I'm not brave enough to try it, so I can't tell you, but like I've heard people say gator literally tastes like chicken. So I say try it. See, Spiro says gator is good. I can't get myself to try it, but I've heard good things about it. Gator, a lot of people do eat gator in Florida. Believe it or not, because there's so many of them in Florida. So many of them in Florida. Well, Bernanzel, if you go to, next time you go to Florida, if you go to specifically Orlando, there is this, my grandpa's favorite restaurant. My grandpa that passed a couple of years ago, his favorite restaurant was called the Black Hammock. And from my childhood memories, I remember it seemed like it felt like a million years to get to the Black Hammock. But you know, I remember when I was a kid and the 45-minute drive to the beach seemed like it took hours and hours. So really, it takes probably 30 minutes to get to the Black Hammock. And it's like right, if I remember, it's like kind of off Lake Jessup, which is the lake with the most amount of gators in the world. Or it's around Lake Jessup, I think. So yeah, and their specialty is gator. Digi, thank you for the lurk. K-Dubs, just try one. I heard it tastes like chicken. Oh, Brooke, you should also write a book. Do it. I'll read it. I'll be your first customer. Yeah, I haven't tried it either yet, Hector. I don't know. For me, it's just, it lives in the water. I can't eat it. I can't do that. But, okay, Steve. Okay, I'm gonna be so real. If you have been brave enough to try frog legs, you should be brave enough to try gator. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, my family growing up loved what's called the Black Hammock. It's a restaurant. Cuddy would try gator. Well, and then when you're there, you gotta learn how to run from a gator. You did not know about the Galarian Meowth. You had gator stuffing and it tasted like chicken? Yeah, I'm telling you, it does taste like chicken. But yeah, Von DeVoe, try to get yourself a Galarian Meowth and then maybe Masuda it. Because I'm hoping I can get a shiny Berserker so I can make it for raids. I will stand in line to buy Spearow and Brooks' book. Spearow and Brooks' book, Spearow and Brooks' book, Spearow and Brooks' book. Call it the story Brook. Oh my God, Steve, you're fantastic with these titles. How do you do it? Ooh, K-Dubs, now you're cooking. Do it, do it, do it. Spearow, can I just say, it feels so great to have you in chat. Like, it feels so good. Feels so, so good. You know, you guys could do like, you guys could actually work together and make your own book and be part 1 about Spearow, part 2 about Brook, or vice versa. And then everyone will just be like, oh, that was crazy. I know. Well, Spearow, we're all a family. And so, like, when you're not able to be around, like, I know you've been super busy. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just feels more complete with you here, you know? Because I know how much, if you could be here, you would. And I know that, you know? And that goes for a lot of people. Oh, Trippy, I would read that. I could see that, though. Trippy, I could see that as, like, a comic book. Because I feel like what you tell us is so comical. It's like, it's hard to believe that people, like, are out there that exists like that, you know? Ropes, and I love that for you. I'm glad, you know, I feel like Ropes, you've really made the best out of, like, Ropes, I feel like you're pretty positive, and you know, you make the best out of any situation you're given, and that's really an amazing trait that you have. Oh my, this is the start of something new. Sing it. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh. You know, I don't know. I'm going to be honest though, Brooke. I didn't have a bad life growing up. Like, I had a really good life, but like, I wouldn't want to go back and relive high school. I don't want to be like young again. I mean, in the sense of being young, like I always want to be young, but like, I don't want to go back and relive what I've already done. Like, I like where I'm at. I like where I'm at in my 20s and like, you know, almost 30s. Like, I like where I'm at. So I'm just like, I feel like my peak is now and I'm living it. Your book would start with trauma dumping and then realize you don't like to do that. So each chapter ends out about random crap. You know, Steve, I like that. I'm already sold. I'm here for it. Let me pre-order that right now. Oh my God, guys. Like, I get to see my grandpa on Sunday. I'm so excited. Right? Yeah, I'm like, I'm good. Literally my life done and dusted. I'm on to something new. You know, Trippy, you should do it. You know, you are one decision away from being like a multi-millionaire with that right there. Oh my God, Steve, no! Oh my God. I leave tomorrow morning. Jesse and I leave tomorrow morning, so there's not going to be streams up until Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Wait, so Raffi, why haven't you slept yet if you know you're working soon? Yeah, right? Like, it's you get me, Hector, you know? You get me. I don't know. But I'm also like, I feel like naturally I'm kind of like a half glass full kind of person. I don't know. I'm just a little bit more positive and stuff. So it's just like, I'm content with where I'm at and I'm good. I'm good. Exactly, Spearow. You get it. Yeah, well, not a whole week. Oh, okay, work week maybe. Yeah, your work week, yes. But, you know... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. But, you know... Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's sucky. You'll go to sleep in 25 minutes just for you to get up in like 5 hours. Are you serious? Oh my god, Steve, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Oh, I'm so sorry, Steve. My condolences. That's terrible. Yeah. Well, Ropes, I'm glad, you know, you got the help you need, and that's awesome, Ropes. I'm glad, you know, things just go up, you know? All right, look at that. You know, I'm going to get a shiny out of this batch, and I'm going to name it Steve. I'm going to name it Supremo Stevio, not to get it confused with any other nicknames that he has. Because I know he's got a lot. Alright, there is a Pokemon egg. Yes! Alright, they are working good. Good job, Growlithe. Good job, Meowth. And good job, Dittos. Let's give it up for the Dittos, everyone. Steve, you've had way too many this year. Like, it's insane. Literally insane. Literally insane. Literally, I'm so impressed. Like, a Ditto, I feel like, doesn't get the recognition it deserves. It puts in so much work and very little appreciation. Like, look at Ditto over there working. And look, what's so great about Ditto? It still has a smile on its face. Like, look at that. That is the epitome of happy right there. Oh, okay. Listen, I was showing you off, buddy. Like, look, he's happy. Hey, Japan lover, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Literally, Steve, I was like, didn't you just go to one? Like, that's... Dude, that's nonstop. You know, Spiro, you and Ditto could, you know, be in cahoots and go for a world record together. Doesn't that sound divine? I am doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. Yes, not Bonnie Blue. Tiger Amata, yes. Yes. That's true, Spiro. That's true. I would also agree you would deserve that award. 1 more month until this dreadful internship ends. I thought you were liking your internship. What? Well, Cuddy, I lost both of my grandmothers, like, when I was, like, you know, kindergarten, 1st grade, and then I lost my grandpa. Well, one of my grandpas when I was in 5th grade. So I was still, like, relatively young when I lost half of my grandparents. And then my grandpa that's in Florida, like, he passed, like, what, like, it's been 3 years now. We thought he was going to live to be 100, but he didn't quite make it there, but that's okay. And then, so I have a step-grandpa. But I mean, I grew up with him, you know, and he was so good to me. He lives in Michigan, which is the one I'm going to go visit. He's technically my step-grandpa, because, like, my grandma did remarry, when her and my grandpa got divorced, you know, she did remarry. And he is just so wonderful to us, and he was wonderful to my mom, and, like, took such good care of her growing up and stuff. Like, he is such a stand-up guy, and I'm so excited to see him. Except for Staff. What about Stafford? What did I say that was incorrect? Oh yeah. Oh, you've never met your grandparents. You did meet Grandpa. Yeah, you met our grandpa. Yeah, our grandma died before your mom even thought she was ever gonna have children. Your birthday soon? What are you gonna do for your birthday? Dang, Steve. I really hope it lightens up for you. Seriously. Yeah, Cuddy, I know. It's kind of weird. It's like, wait, how do you have so many grandpas? I technically had 3. Because I had both of my, like, biological grandpas and then my step-grandpa. Which, amazing man in my life. Amazing man in my mom's life growing up. He was great. Well, no, TJ, because he wasn't in your life, so that's not bad. Hey, Mr. Friend, how are you? Hello, hello. Steve, that's honestly really, really impressive. Like, that is genuinely so freaking awesome. And I hope I will be able to say the same thing, Steve. I sure hope so. Hey, hi, Pally. How are you doing? Guys, I need a big favor. I need everyone to fangirl over my friend Pally. And I'm going to be honest, if you don't fangirl with, like, emotes and stuff, I'm going to end stream. You know, Spiro, that is a good way to cope with your crazy life. A TV. Wait, what? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I won't end stream, but we do like Pally. And I just want to show appreciation for Pally. That's it. I won't end stream. Maybe. I'm kidding. I won't. Pally can't do the thing here. He can't. At least not yet. Yeah, Cuddy, I was able to meet all of them, but a lot of them I was just young when they were gone. I'm doing great, Mr. Friend. I don't know. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We were just talking because I get to see my grandpa on Sunday, which I'm really excited about. I haven't seen my grandpa in years. He wasn't able to come to my wedding because, you know, he lives in Michigan. And he's getting older. He's not like super, super old, but like, you know, it's just harder for him to, you know, make it out there and stuff. And I'm just very excited to see him. So it's going to be great. Kick Pally. Sorry, can't. You tried. So I'm good. I'm good. Jesse and I are going to go out to an event tomorrow. So keep in mind, guys, we're not going to be streaming the next time until Tuesday. So Tuesday will be the next stream because tomorrow I fly out. Saturday is the event Jesse's hosting. Sunday we're flying home. So it's literally like we're there for not even a full 48 hours. Maybe a full 48 hours, but barely. And then Monday there's no stream. Tuesday we'll be back, and we're probably going to shiny alpha hunt. Prague, hello, I'm so happy to see you. Literally such a part-timer in June. Like, Steve. I'm so glad that Twitch wasn't my only income this month. That's all I gotta say. Like, thank God, because of my part-timeness this time around. I'm so excited. Yeah, if you guys want to watch. So my husband, he is responsible. So my husband is going to be responsible for, who's heard of Lorcana? Who's heard of Lorcana? If not, that's fine. But basically, Disney has a trading card game, and there's a competitive scene. But Lorcana it's newer. It's maybe 2 years old now, and it's the Disney trading card game. And my husband is responsible. He's working with a card shop, and he's helping this card shop with a live stream of their tournament. So, okay, we're done with that. Perfect. All right, let's start hatching eggs. So my husband is running a stream for this card shop in Ohio. We're super excited because Jesse hasn't done any kind of streams for anyone other than ourselves. So Jesse, I'm telling you, yes, it is the Disney cards. My husband's worked so hard on this. Let's see if I can hatch a shiny before you. Wait, what are you hatching for? I did spend the small fortune at Bath & Body Works that I totally shouldn't have, but it's fine, you know. We just will not do part-time next month because Rachel can't afford that. Galarian Meowth. Okay, I like how we're kind of twinsies, though. I do like that. If I had a Lorcana club in Florida, it'd be named Tropicana. Steve, I like the way you think. So we're going up there. So let me tell you, Jesse had to, for this event, Jesse is responsible for live streaming it, right? Jesse had to find commentators. So he literally had interviews of people and picked out the commentators. Jesse has done all the graphics for it. Jesse has done, oh my goodness, all the computers and the mics and the lights. That's all the stuff that we're bringing. Jesse, you know, we did some mic checks the other day. All the scenes for the event, that's Jesse. Literally, so there's gonna be trivia in it, that's all Jesse. All the advertisements you see in between it, that's all Jesse. He has done so much for it, it's gonna be crazy. Like, we're bringing all of our cameras, we're not bringing these mics, but we're bringing some of our lapel mics, we're bringing our lights, it's a big deal, and Jesse's the one with the schedule, Jesse's the one with this, he has done everything. So if you guys want to watch the tournament, it is on Saturday. And it's going to be like a 10-hour tournament. It's going to be a full-on, 10-hour tournament. So he is going to be streaming on what's called the Glimminiers page. You know, Pally, normally I feel like it's shocking for a wife to say that my husband is responsible, but in our relationship, it is switched. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, I do nothing and he does everything. I'm gonna, like, it's the weirdest thing. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but you know, it's also the same at my parents' house. My dad does everything. He cooks, the only thing, like, I don't wanna say the only thing, but like, my dad is the one who holds down the house, and Jesse now does the same in this house. Yeah, honestly, Kid Cash, that's why I'm like, I want it too, because I want to make it a really good supporter. But yeah, it is a full-on production that Jesse's going to be responsible for. So when we land, you know, we're going to check into our hotel, probably eat, and then we're going to go to the store and do some practice stuff. But I believe the page is called Glimminiers. I'll have Jesse reshared in the chat. I think while we were gone, Jesse did share it in the Discord in the live announcements if you guys want to follow it. But I will be posting it again if you guys want to follow and check it out on Saturday. But like, just to keep in mind, like, Jesse and I are not streaming. Like, you will not see us. We are the ones behind the scenes making the stream happen. Oh my god, Wolfie! Oh my goodness, Barrios, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And Wolfie, thank you so much for coming in, subscribing at tier 1 for the 56th month. Holy moly! Thank you for the 56 months. How the heck, Alini, are you doing, Wolfie? Hi, Barrios, welcome in. How are you? Ooh, no worries. Get that dog walking. Yeah, you know, Trippy, like, so it's so interesting. Like, my aunt had her husband pass, and like now she's kind of learning how to pick up the pieces and like kind of do things that he always did. So like, it happens a lot in my family, I think. How did he get involved? Because so Jesse is a part of a Lorcana team, and you know, with the Lorcana team, you know, some of them, they all kind of travel for Lorcana, whether it be conventions, whether it be competitions. And so one thing led to another. And, you know, some of our Lorcana team have met with all these different card shop owners and stuff like that. And, you know, they were like, sure, like, let's kind of make this work. And so that's what they did. Oh my goodness, Wolfie, have you had any days off? Barrios, I appreciate that, Shiny. Like, thank you. Yeah, he's done a lot, and I'm so proud of him. It's like, you know, like, my man is like this whole production. So I mean, but also keep in mind, this is probably our biggest production we've ever done. So batteries, please stay alive. Everything just work. Internet be stable. All that. Only Sundays, but it's not work related. Oof. I am sorry. I know how hard you work, Wolfie. I really do. So the fact that you even like can make it out here when you do, I just think is amazing, because I know how hard you work. Oh my goodness, you got a Fortnite win? Did you do the new Fortnite, or did you do the like the normie Fortnite? I think I still prefer the normie Fortnite, but whatever. If someone wants to play Fortnite, I'm playing Fortnite with them, you know. But yeah, but Steve, part-time for sure, and I'm like, thank goodness for our GoFest appearances. Thank goodness for this event coming up tomorrow, or coming up this weekend, because I haven't been streaming. I have not been streaming, and it has been showing. But that's okay, you know. We just diversified this month. We made it a little bit different. Oh, trippy. Well, we'll be in the Toledo area. Wait. K-dubs, silly question. But you know how Cincinnati is known for their chili? Well, Cincinnati is in Ohio. Is there a chili place over at Toledo that's well known, like Cincinnati chili maybe or something? Yeah, Steve, you know, I agree. At least it's within good reasons. You know, it's not like, you know, I've just been slacking. It's just we've been doing some different things just this month. But things will kind of go back to normalcy, like, starting next month. After all this, things will be definitely normal again. Tony Paco's? What's that? Tell me more, tell me more. I'm assuming this is a restaurant. But who knows? Maybe Jesse and I are renting a car, so like, you know, we'll be able to drive around. We just don't have much time. Go find a skyline. Okay, so there's skylines like all over. But I will never say no to chili. If there's one thing, there's things I am absolutely suckers for. It is good chicken wings and good chili. Mm-hmm. Coxie, how are you doing, Coxie? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I am so happy happy to see you. Welcome. Coxie, I don't know if you've noticed, but you did lose quite a bit of channel points because I got my second shiny alpha. Skyline is probably your best bet. They are in grocery stores all over, but I want to be able, like, is there a Skyline that I can just, like, sit down in, possibly? Because I would prefer not to have something frozen. Like, I don't know. I like sit-down restaurants, especially when we go out of town. I love sit-down restaurants. Because it's just different. Skyline is, chili is different. It works more like a sauce. See, I don't know that because... I don't know. I've known Skyline is like popular, but I've seen it in grocery stores. It's just like the frozen chili. Ooh, good to know, Steve. Oh my goodness. So like, if you guys ever go out to like the Washington D.C. area, oh my goodness, TJ, what's that chili place that we like? That was right by where your dad used to live. If you're going to find a Cincinnati chili place, it would be Skyline. Okay, I'm understanding. I see. Oh, is that like a chili spaghetti thing? TJ, what was it called? Oh, it was literally like this restaurant, and it was like chili based, and it had my heart because chili is just like I am obsessed with chili. Okay, it was called Hard Times Cafe, and a lot of them closed down, and I don't understand why because just like Big Boys, it's fantastic. You know, I just think people don't appreciate a good chili anymore. Let me tell you, chili is amazing. And if you don't like chili, it's because you haven't had the right chili yet. Chili is for everybody. You're not seeing a Skyline in Toledo? Darn it. Darn it. That is just my luck. Thank you for looking. I appreciate it. This is a Meowth. TJ, see, you gotta catch up. Wait. TJ, didn't you play Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield? Like, don't you own that? Squirtacuno, that is fair. That is very, very fair. So, if you played... Okay, TJ, how far did you get in your playthrough of Sword and Shield? Because something tells me you did not get past the first, like, 10 minutes. Because that is a Galarian Meowth. You know how, like, Alola has its own regional variants? Same with Galar, and there is a Galarian Meowth. And when you evolve it, it does not evolve into a Persian. It evolves into a Berserker. Trippy, you know, Coxie didn't have to know about it. Nielsen, thank you for that hydrate. Well, does this look like a Growlithe to you? I don't know. I feel like this. I don't know. I feel like a low. I think it looks like a. It looks like a Meowth still. Dino Man, thank you for that shiny luck. Oh my, Trippy, ha. Never. Yeah, literally. I know there's an Alolan Persian too. Yeah, but Alolan Meowth. I'm sorry, Galarian Meowth evolves into Berserker, and I still think the Galarian Meowth looks like a Meowth. Thank you for the shiny luck. Looks like Skyline is moving north, but not to Toledo yet. Columbus has a decent amount of locations. Okay. Maybe I'll find, I don't know, maybe I could find something that surprises me. Okay. Well, I'll have to figure it out, I guess, when I get there. But thanks for looking it up, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for looking it up. You hate Alolan Persian? Why? I mean, I get it has a fat head. Okay, is it because it has a fat head? No, Trippy, I wouldn't, and you know it. You know it. I can barely function at. You know I need you. So, because I'm a hot mess, hottest of messes. That's me. I'm getting a target in your hometown and even thinking about trying for a backroom management position. You know, I haven't worked for a Target, Wolfie, in quite some time, but I did have a backroom management position for about 1.5 years, and it is the reason I did quit. But, you know, that was how... When did I quit Target, y'all? 5 years ago. So, it could be entirely different now. Oh, Spiro, do you still work there? I'm assuming you still work there. I don't know. Oh, well, maybe you don't because you're like, oh, Target. Literally, let me tell you, if you work at Target, you want to work in fulfillment. Fulfillment is great. I literally, it's my favorite position in that, in that, fulfillment is great. And that's just like the people who fulfill like the online orders and stuff. Alrighty, we are almost at 300 eggs and nothing. Look at that. Oh yeah, where's Mr. Ropes? Because Ropes, you missed quite an interesting situation we all found ourselves in earlier. It was quite interesting if you ask me. And we were all there for it, Ropes, except you. And we can tell you about it, or you can, you know, not, and then you won't have to worry about it. Oh, No, Ropes, it was when you were lurking. And I just forgot to tell you. And for once, it was all of us being innocent, but the bots did not have your back. So I okay, once upon a time, Ropes, there was a whole batch of 5, and I only hatched the Galarian Meowths. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, I need to blame someone for this, right? And I said, Alcazar, do exclamation point blame. And whoever it picks, that's who we're blaming for my bad hatches. And then it happened, and it picked you. And then right after that, Big Bear yeeted, and it also got you. It's true. It's true. It actually happened. You couldn't even make it up if we tried. Like, it was crazy. It was so funny. Dino Man, thank you for that lurky turkey. Mr. Friend, yeeting them all. I love to see it. No mercy in this dojo. With intent, that's what it is. With intent. I don't know. You have beef with the bot, Ropes. It's probably because you were mean to the bot earlier. That's what I'm thinking. Oh my god! It exists! We got it! And it wasn't even under 300 eggs? Yes! We got it!
Screech!
Oh my god! Yeah, you won't be getting it before me, but you probably aren't at the eggs I'm at. So in a way, you could still get it before me. Oh my god, and it's a female. Wait, didn't I say that? Okay, Steve, didn't I say I was gonna get a shiny and name it Supremo Stevio? Didn't I say that out of this batch? It is such a good shiny. Oh my god. Steve, I'm a woman of my word. Sometimes. Oh. Watch your name not even fit. I don't think your name even fits because you have a lot of letters. Yeah, literally, I'm already at 8. This ain't good. We'll give you Stev. You're Stev now. Iconic. Iconic. Go with Steve-O. I can do that. Steve-O, like the jackass guy. Oh, no, 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 I want to capitalize. Yes. Oh my gosh. Language. No, 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 not like that. No, like it's the TV show, you know, the guy who was like, my name is Steve-O and this is Jackass. It's the show. Yeah. Note to self, don't go to one of his shows. I entirely regret spending my money to watch one of his live shows. It was awful. All right, I gotta move this guy. And Steve-O's a female. Just look at who I want him. All right, right there, we got a shiny and under 300. No, I did not love what I saw. Literally, I cannot tell you what I saw from Steve-O because it was that inappropriate. Yeah, what did you just call Steve? What did you just call Steve? Did I, Spiro? It was disgusting. Like, I don't know. I'm usually, like, I'm very accepting of what people have. I was not the target audience for that. Not at all. Oh my goodness, now let's get that Hisuian Growlithe. Oh my goodness, Edward! I know, Squirtle, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah, I don't think it's funny either, Coxie. Edward coming in, subscribing at tier 1 for the 52nd month. How the heckalini are you doing, Edward? Thank you, thank you, thank you for the resub. What are you up to? Thank you. Steve, I could never, though. We have fans at work that really? You got, I mean, isn't that show like so 2000s? 49, almost over the hill. But you look good for 49. I'm telling you, 49 and looking fantastic. Not a day over 39, you know? Well, Big Bear, I only have 2 Growlithe. Or what, I only have 2 Dittos. I only got 2. Hey, no worries, Pally. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. I appreciate it very much. Any Fortnite on this upcoming Monday? Well, Ropes, considering I'm gonna be gone until Sunday night, I don't really know what my Monday holds. I'm gonna be honest. It's too early to ask. Oh my goodness, because you just went to Paris. Okay. How did you like Paris Go Fest? Well, Big Bear, I'll just stick to the Dittos that I have. I'm proud of what my current Dittos have to offer. I mean, they gave me a Galarian Meowth in under 300. Thank you, Dino Man. So it was nice. One day I'll go to a Go Fest that's out of the country. That's my hope one day. You're gonna get your first shiny Jangamo tomorrow. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. I forget that tomorrow for you is Saturday. I'm hoping my I'm hoping my Jangamo Ocom Day goes well because Jesse and I have the event then. I'm really hoping that this card shop that Jesse's gonna be helping out, I really hope they have a Pokestop. Really, Big Bear? It's just that you can't tell me about a single time. You're like, maybe this one time. I don't really remember, but maybe. Well, Wolfie, I think you should go get yourself a martini if you ask me. If you ask me. I hope it does too. Thank you. So Jesse got 2 Jangamo-Os at Go Fest. So he still needs 1 more. I only got 0. I got a whopping 0, so I'll need to get 3. But I am going to have my Go Plus Plus going, so I hope that helps me. I'm literally charging my Plus Plus right now, and I'm not going to forget it like I did last time. Yeah, 0 here too, same, yep, we're twinsies, but I wish we weren't, going to be honest. Not in this scenario. It's true, all that shiny luck did work. We got the Meowth. Now let's get that Growlithe. I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect to get that Meowth so quick. It's 90 out. Ugh. That sounds so rough. I mean, it is. It is rough. It's like 80 here. It's 80 something here, but it's gonna be storming. So hopefully that brings the temp down. Ropes, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I don't know anything. I'm a seat in my pants kind of gal, and you know that. Trippy, that's so bad. Like, why? That should be illegal. Well, Big Bear, I would remember the things. I remember all the Masudas I hatch. You should too. Those are important. Yeah, you know, if I jump on, then you know we're playing. If I don't jump on, then I ain't playing. I like 70s. I do love 70 degrees. That's my favorite. Anywhere in the 70s is my favorite weather. It is. It so is. You know, if we could get another shiny, that would be great. I'm literally on cloud 9 right now. I cannot believe that just happened. That just happened. Ooh, no, the new mode is good. I like it. It's a little almost too fast-paced for me, Japan Lover. But I think if I just spend some more time with it, I'll get used to it a little bit more. But my biggest complaint, and I enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I feel like it takes me longer to load into the game than the actual length of the game. Calvin, 61. Calvin, welcome back. Oh my gosh. 84 and pouring. It's raining. It's pouring. The old Spearow snoring. Ain't that right? Gonna be over 100. Oh, why? Like, didn't summer like just start? That's terrible. That is terrible. All right, next batch. Next batch. Right, that's true. It is a way to grind crown wins. It really is. And I feel like most of the people I've encountered on Blitz mode are bots. And then there's like maybe 2 or 3 real teams, and that's it. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Yeah, right, Japan Lover. You know, you can't just kind of sit around and emote a little bit and do that stuff like you can do in a normal match, right? Me, I'm like, oh, I want to emote, and then I want to emote again, and then I want to have an emote party over here, and then I want to, you know, teabag. I mean, what? Yeah, it's just really hot, so just make sure you guys are staying hydrated and being aware of, like, the temperatures and stuff. It can get quite bad. So, Calvin, what's on the agenda today? Is today your last day of work? Can I get one more Meowth? And then I don't even have to worry about Meowth anymore because I'll get both. No, I'm not. Technically, I probably should try to get one more Hisuian Zorua as well, but I don't got time for that. It is. So you do work tonight, and then after that, you're free? In a couple weeks, I feel like I won't play the new mode a ton, but it'll be, yeah, you know, if you're waiting for someone to come on or something, right? Like, that'll be a great, just quick bam, boom, bop, which is really, really good for sure. But I feel like it is kind of short-lived where, like, the hype won't be around for too much for it because it's almost too quick. But, no, you're so right. It is great to play if you're just waiting for someone really quick. Yes. So, Calvin, how many more hours? You know, that's true. Like, if you can't commit for so long, you know, it's like, okay, oh, I can play a couple. Like, let's you know, let's knock out a couple blitz battles, and then we're solid. Oh. Wait, Calvin, wait, your shift is over 12 hours long? Why do you have 12-hour shifts? Is that how it normally is for? Well, do you work 3 12s? Is that the math? Is that the math? I don't know, because if you do the 4 10s, well, I guess that's technically 38 hours. Or is that 36? I mean, that's still close. You don't do that 5 days a week, do you? I really hatch those fast. Holy. All right, on to the next ones. I feel like I'm hatching so many more Meowths. But, oh, well, I am shredding through these. I am speeding through them. I mean, you know, I know most people work 8-hour shifts. On the weekend, you work... Okay, on the weekend, you work 3 shifts. Okay. And then on the weekdays? Question mark? That is just too long. Like, I mean, I get maybe doing like a 12-hour shift like every once in a while. But I don't think I could do that consistently. That would just wear me out so fast. I mean, I don't know. What are you doing, Vaughn? How you doing over there? I don't know. I can't. I can do it every once in a while. And I've literally, like, when I used to work at Target, there was one shift I literally worked from open to close. I was dead. I was so dead. And I was like, I'm never doing that ever again. I don't know. I just can't. It's just not for me. It just, like, absolutely is so draining. And it's like, I feel like I need the whole next day to recover. But if you can do it, more power to you, I guess. Alrighty. Oh, I just realized both the shinies we're going after are yellow. Not too shabby. Pretty cool. Maybe if we're lucky, the shiny Hisuian Growlithe will also be a female. Because we love our female shinies. That's the ideal. That's the one we want. Who keeps giving Rachel internet access? What? Jurassic. I literally... That's so crazy that you say that. I was so excited for you to come into the stream today. Because I wanted to tell you my news that made me think of you. But now you're coming in here with the shade. What? Well, I mean, you have to... Before I tell you, you have to take that back first. Thank you, Dino, for that lurk. I appreciate it. 3 days, 2 days off. 2 days on, 3 days off, 2 days on. So a little wax on, wax off, Kelvin. It was funny. I can't deny it. So, Jurassic, I thought of you this morning because I opened up my Pokemon Sleep, you know, when I check out the Pokemon that I got, and I look around and I'm like, oh, that is a shiny. And that's a shiny Cubone. Now, I know you're a Marowak girly, but Cubone is the baby. And I was like, oh my god, I got a shiny Cubone. I need to bring it home. And I did. Yep. But I actually got double shinies. I got both. I got the Cubone and I actually got a Rufflet this morning. It was kind of crazy. Did not expect it. Did not expect it at all. So, Big Bear, I had one during that, like, boosted sleep event. Well, no, aren't you on a Pokemon sleep break? That's why you haven't had a shiny in sleep, because you haven't been playing. And you took a break, and there was, like, 1 week where the shinies were boosted, and I got one Swablu. But that's why you haven't gotten one. When's the last time you even opened Pokemon Sleep? And they just added Mawile. Did they announce the newest Pokemon that's coming yet, or no? Humi has landed. GG's. Yeah, honestly, I've taken a break from Pokemon Sleep before, but now, like, I took like a month break, but now I'm back, and I'm really enjoying Pokemon Sleep. I'm starting to like switch out the Pokemon that I've invested in for like better stat-wise, like better Pokemon stat-wise, and I'm a lot happier with the team I have. But I've taken them back to green grass because I have a little baby Chikorita and a little baby Squirtle that I'm working from. Like starting from scratch, so yeah. Oh really? I don't even know how many shinies I'm at. I don't think I'm at 20, but I'm over 10. I'm somewhere in the middle of those two for sure. I think we've made some good progress today. We've hatched. Oh, obviously we made good progress today. We knocked out one of our Masudas. We literally, for those who missed it, we got the shiny Galarian Meowth in less than 300 eggs. You got a Rattata. Huh? How do you get? Is Rattata in this game, or did you get it like in another game? Yeah, what game did you get it from? Oh, you're talking about Pokemon Sleep. My bad. Rattata. So what's so funny is I've seen Rattata so many times in Pokemon Sleep. What was that? Oh my goodness, Cozy. I should have known Cozy. So I've seen so many Rattatas in Pokemon Sleep, and yet I've never gotten the shiny. But I don't know. I think the shiny I get the most is like the Jigglypuff line. I'm always like, if there's a shiny that likes me the most, it's definitely that one. Just Rossick, you're so sweet. You're so sweet to me. You're too sweet for me. Alright, you guys ready to see another shiny? I mean, I don't know if you're ready, because I'm looking at else. Okay, it wasn't shiny. It was a test. But it's fine. Everything's fine. You got to experience Violet on the Switch too, and let's just say you can't go back to play it on the regular Switch. Wolfie, are you playing it from scratch? Because like that, if you had to put it down because of quality issues, which I totally understand, like if you put it down for that, like I genuinely suggest you playing it again. Like it's so good that, you know, you should enjoy a brand new playthrough. See, I just got some lag there. Enjoy a brand new playthrough with the improved graphics, smoother movement, you know, and then enjoy. And if you have, I assume most of those people who put it down didn't get to enjoy the DLC, so the DLCs would absolutely be fresh too. What, Coxie? More like to you. More like to you. I also have a shiny Larvitar in Pokemon Sleep, though. I don't have an Arbok, though. An Arbok would be pretty cool. But I don't know. I'd kind of like, you know, a Sprigatito or a Bulbasaur. I think that's like my most, my top two wants in Pokemon Sleep in terms of shinies. Or, you know, like, you know, me just casually finding a legendary and that being it. Like, that would be pretty cool. Wow, wait, Cupcake Dex made Cubone and Fampi cookies? That's amazing. Oh, really? Ropes, I didn't even hear it. Oh, I'm sad I missed it. Big Bear, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like in sales? Oh, wow, that was an entire Growlithe one. That was good. Can't blame Ropes for that one, can I? Fortnite. You remember losing a Switch game and you went and bought a new one and then eventually found the missing one and start again? Aw. See, like that's why I'm glad I have digital copies of them so I don't have to, you know, worry about that. What, Ropes? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, you know, I get you, Wolfie. But yeah, if you do get the opportunity, I say maybe do a fresh playthrough, and I hope you enjoy it. I mean, it does feel like a brand new game, but it's just a game that you might know the storyline already. You might know this or that, you know. From Australia. Oh my goodness, well, good morning. I did not know we had a couple Aussies in here. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ignore the O, Fortnite. So what do you mean in Fortnite? How did Bruno yeet the Mando? Well, Coxie, don't you like, I don't know, live in Australia, Coxie? Oh, you know, you normally would think it'd be the other way around, Big Bear. That's so interesting. You know, look at our Aussie community growing. Wow. Yeah, and just Rancic, it doesn't help that like the cartridges are so tiny. Like I'm 100% losing them too. Brandy just came from an Aussie stream. Australia is just a meme. It does not exist. Calvin, we love you. Remember, you just have to get through just this last shift and you have a whole dang week. We love you, Calvin. Oh, Coxie. Okay, I'm writing that down. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for that. And Galderas, thank you so much for that follow. I really, really, really appreciate it. It helps me out a million. I can't believe it. We are literally just, I don't know, the last couple, like this last week or so, we've gained a lot of followers. So it's like, dang. Suddenly, I'm like almost 650 followers away from 20K. And I'm like, oh my God, I remember when I was over 1,000. It's finally happening. Who's ready for Calm Day? I will be ready for Calm Day when... I will be ready for Calm Day when I yeet the Pokemon from my stuff and my things. I have to make more Pokemon storage and then I'm ready. Oh wait, just Rastic, that's actually super awesome. That is a good gift. According to Coxie, Australians are paid actors. So is Coxie a paid actor then? Because Coxie is in fact an Australian. So Jesse and I went to GoFest like the other weekend, and he got 2 shiny Jengamoos already. So like he can take it so easy on. He can take it so easy for community day and be fine. And I'm like, here, I didn't get a single Jengamoo, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to go ham in hopes to get my 3. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and transfer these. And if you guys did miss it, I did get a shiny Galarian Meowth. So we got 1 already completed, and it took me less than 300 eggs. It was a female Galarian Meowth. It was what, 285 eggs or around that. It was pretty awesome. It was awesome sauce. Jesse's from the future. He is no, sure. That's what it is. He's just from the future and he's already started. Yeah. We'll go with that one. Sure. All right, let's just delete this one. So I'm not gonna do a full sandwich because of the time, but I'm gonna get some done. We're gonna get some of it. So nope. Okay, delete. I'm just gonna delete that. Oh my gosh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I know, that's true. Why the sad face, Big Bear? Why the sad face? Your favorite type is dragon, so you're excited for the community day? I'm excited too, and it's a really, really pretty shiny. Big Bear, are you playing the Blitz mode? Confirm, anyone who says they are from Australia are just actors employed to further the conspiracy. Anyone who visits Australia actually goes to a sectioned off part of New Zealand dedicated to keeping the illusion alive. And Coxie, how long have you gone on with this theory? How long have you believed that? And tell me. I want the truth and nothing but the truth. Alright, so we are not going to make that many eggs, but we're going to do our best. It's a heart. What? It's a heart, is it? I do need the Meowth. I do. Well, now if I do it, I can have the Meowth and the Growlithe. Oh, did you really, Ropes? That's pretty cool. Should you try Pokemon Sleep? I mean, do you have a Pokemon Go++? If you do, I say yes. If you don't, then it's up to you. I know. Oh, yeah, Jengamo's a little hard on its head. I love it so much. I agree. You know, Wolfie, I've been seeing a lot of people play Split Fiction. Is that a new game, or is that just an always popular game? And Sean with the legend call out to our Florida Panthers for winning the Stanley Cup. I know it, I know it. I love it. I forgot Jengamoto was shiny. Then, you know, I don't think I got one, but now I want to check if I got one beforehand at that last Go Fest. Because I forgot, it was like, what, raids only or something? Can confirm I do not have a shiny. I have a 98. And lots of Jengamoto candy. Squirtacuno and I became lucky friends with a lucky trinket. I love to see it. 3 lucky friends in the matter of 2 days. Because I got lucky friends with Kid Cash. Naturally. And then I had 2 people trinket me, baby. Trinket me. I'm honored to be trinketed. Your rank 87? Gosh. I'm 63. I don't think I can finish it. I mean, ropes, that might be a setting you can adjust. I could be wrong, though. You're interested to see how Destiny 2 is since they're starting a new story arc. Is that the game my brother plays? I don't know. There's a game my brother plays. I don't know if he's a Destiny player or an Overwatch player. I don't know. He likes one of them. You know, Wolfie, 8 means you could probably do an, I don't know. Yeah, 8 is 8. Because I don't know how many ranks you can go up a day, but there's you're limited to how much you can do a day. Oh, Zero, you're so sweet. And you don't look a day over 87. Maybe a big difference, maybe. I don't know. He plays one of those. I don't know why I always mix the 2 up, Coxie. Probably because I don't know anything about it. Well, you know what? Okay, so maybe this will answer it. So Coxie, obviously I don't live with my family anymore. Like, we live in different states. So when one of the times they came down to visit, I borrowed my dad's car because, you know, I'm not bringing my car down there. And I brought my little brother to dinner. Him and I just had a nice dinner together. And he said, Rachel, I have to make sure I'm back by so-and-so time because we have a raid or something to complete. Like, him and a bunch of his friends have to complete this, and it was a brand new raid or den or something, and since it's new, they had to sit there and really figure it out together. Okay, so he plays Destiny. Okay. My little brother is a big Destiny player. Then I don't know. I just always mix up that and Overwatch. So yeah, whatever that is. And like, him and his friends sit there and they make sure they're there when it starts and they work together to figure it out. You know, Big Bear, yeah. I wonder if, did he use like one of those, did he pop one of those things, you know, you could eat before, what is the slurp thingy you can chug right before it and you can like gain health as you're going? Probably popped one of those. Oh no. So how did that go, Jess Rassick? Yeah, my little brother seems to enjoy them. And he was like, Rachel, so like, I don't want to cut this short, but like, I promised my friends I'd be there. And I'm like, dang, you know, I kind of get it because, you know, I'm a gamer. So I'm like, okay, like, I get it. Like, let's get you home. But I'm like, dang, I haven't seen you in months. And you got to make sure we're ending this early so we can get you back to your raid in time. Like, that's crazy. I know, they are such nerds. But I think my brothers are more nerdy than me, but we are all nerds at the end of the day. Right, and I think that's why he wanted to make sure he was there when it started, Coxie, because he likes to help. He likes to figure it out with them. Dang, Big Bear, I guess you gotta get good then. Wolfie, I'm actually thinking. No, it definitely wasn't. I think it was in February. Like, no. It was over a year ago. But I know it wasn't June. It was before I got married. So maybe, I know I went down last February or March. like 2024 because I had a family member pass, so I was down for the funeral, but it may have been before that too. Yeah, you know, so yeah, he literally told me like they spend hours together, and like it seemed like it meant a lot to him. Like he was like kind of like excited telling me about it. So I was like, okay, like that's fine. Like I'll make sure we get you home. I don't want you to, you know, miss that. Well, just Rasik, so when you do that stuff, do you have anyone near you just in case? Alright, we made a couple of eggy baggies. Let's go ahead and hatch these, because I want to hatch them in groups of 5. My counter, I have it to where it goes up in 5s. So let's move this guy here. And I'm going to hatch these pretty quickly because I have my egg sandwich on, so it will hatch them a lot quicker. You're usually on your own. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. That makes it a little more scary. A friend of ours painted your absolute favorite Pokemon, a Lapras? I hope that's not a trap for Bronzer. I love how I told TJ he would need to make the emote about that thing that he wanted, and he hasn't said anything about it. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think next time, though, like, when we continue this next Thursday, like, I think I'm only going to have Growlithe, but I'll continue Meowth for, like, these couple of eggs. Ooh, look at Big Bear dropping it like it's hot. Wait, so when can we attempt to get the bottle cap again? Like, when do I need to start working on what's going to be my great buddy? You gotta see it to believe it. Should I be scared? Maybe Wolfie. What if you go further than that? Further than that, because it definitely wasn't either of those dates. It was before that. Yeah, Steve, no way would I go around that. That is abysmal. Heck to the no for me. 100, count me out. That is so bad. Like, at no point should it ever be over that. Ugh. But even with shade, like, oh, I could just already feel the stagnant air, Steve, under that shade. Like, oh. Yeah, it's gonna be a mall walk and calm day. I'm just really hoping that there's a Pokestop where we're going because I mean, most card shops, do y'all's local card shops have Pokestops? I'm just as long as this card shop has a Pokestop, I will be able to. I'm not worried at all. If it has a Pokestop, we're good. I can lure it. There'll be spawns around it. I will be solid. Is it in the Discord, Hector? You just need to catch one. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's at 2, and literally that is like the hottest. It's like, what is it? 2 to 4 is like the hottest part of the day. Well, they moved it? Why did they don't need to move that stuff? It already, so I'm hoping that like the card shops so there's 2 card shops that Jesse goes to a lot, and they both have stops. So I'm like, okay, well, if these all have card shop or Pokestops at these card shops, I'm hoping that the one we go to also has one. Right, and then like the one of the Pokestops we have though isn't like a nominated one. It's like a play Pokemon, you know, like it's one of those. So I'm like, maybe like at worst it has something like that, which at the end of the day, Pokestop's a Pokestop. She finished it. Oh no, I saw. She tagged me, Hector. Now that you say that, it's all coming back to me now. She drew a Bronzer. You tried to hatch with the Alolan Vulpix and Cranidos? And not a single Cranidos? Are they both male? Or are they both female? Because I was having that issue Where, because I think it's if there's one that's male, the one is dominant. I wonder if those two, like, you need to make sure they're both the same so they're not breeding with each other. They're both the same gender. Can you give both of them an item to... so it has to do with items? Okay, so do they both have... oh, because one has the Everstone and one doesn't, right? So make sure they both have an item, and I would also give Ditto the item. So if one Pokemon in your party is going to have an item, make sure all of them does. It's really silly, and I don't understand. Maybe it was 2023 then, Wolfie. Maybe. Because now I'm forgetting now. I don't know. My timeline, it feels like a little blurry. I don't know. I just remember I took him out to eat and he was like, we gotta go. I gotta do this. Yeah, I give Ditto a Destiny Knot, give all the others an Everstone. Interesting. See, it's weird. It's weird. I didn't learn that. I literally just learned that like the other day, Tiger Motto, when I hatched everything, and every single thing that I hatched was the Meowth. Every single thing. Well, because they both didn't have an item, so it didn't matter. But when one has an item over the other, that's when it matters. It's really, really weird. I didn't learn about it till the other day when I made the oopsie. And then I also made the oopsie where the Growlithe and the Meowth, they're in the same egg group, so they were actually breeding together, and then I had to fix that. And I was like, nope, 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 nope. You breed with the Ditto and the Ditto only. Alright, we should have one more in this batch. Okay. And if you folks are new, make sure you are dropping follows. It's free here on Twitch. You get some free follower emotes, and you help a girl out. I will be streaming again on Tuesday, as I'm going to be out of town for a couple days. And then once I come back, everything is going to be kind of back to normal. With, you know, no more trips for a while. No more crazies like that. All right, I don't think I'm going to make five more before then, so... Ooh, well, I hope you guys enjoy it, Wolfie. I hope you complete it quickly. All right, YouTube. This is where I'm going to end. I really appreciate you, YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I appreciate all of you. And I will see you all very, very soon, YouTube. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Bye.